All right, and welcome to another episode of the Jumping the Rail podcast here on the JTR Podcast Network. This is Mark Rippin coming to you from the Noodles position in Champaign, Illinois, joined as always by my buddy Minderz. And Minderz, we are 1 week away from our big 5-year anniversary episode, and I am still giddy with excitement.
I bet you are.
I am.
Hey, by the way, remember that person I told you I messaged earlier?
Uh-huh.
They said, yeah, that's fine. About what we want to discuss tonight.
Oh, okay.
Follow me on this. Follow me.
All right, I'm meandering back. You may have to...
How about my hoot of the week?
Gotcha.
Does that make more sense?
That makes more sense.
Okay.
All right. Well, anyway, before we get to that, because we got 2 nights of SummerSlam to discuss, Minderz. And by discuss, we're going to find out what the brain surgeons and Bleacher Report said about this show.
You know, this one might be harder. This one might be harder for me to read in kindergarten voice.
Yeah, I mean, it was a better show than Redemption was.
Oh, absolutely. Well,
even the worst thing on this show was better than the worst thing on Redemption.
Was it though?
I think so.
Okay.
Still wasn't great.
No, it wasn't great at all.
It was better than I was expecting it to be. I'll just say that.
Well, we'll get there.
We will get there. But in the meantime, Minderz, we got some news.
Hey, by the way, Cubs beat the Dodgers yesterday.
Oh, I know. I know all that stuff that Sean is mentioning.
Okay.
Thank you, Sean, though, for your diligence.
Sorry, I'm eating my saltwater taffy from last week.
That's all right. All right, well, Minderz, let's get to some news. News. If only people could see what you do when that bumper plays. All right, Minderz, it is August 4th, 2026, and it's time for headlines. We're 1 year away from a 30th anniversary on this day, Minderz, but that's not part of the headlines. It just popped in my head when I saw the date. It was 29 years ago today that Lex Luger beat Hogan on Nitro to win the World Championship. That he would drop 5 days later at the pay-per-view back to Hogan. Because why not?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. All right, but we do have...
What was it that came up, but it was like 30... never mind, I remember now.
All right. Well, anyway, we got a little more than we usually do. It was not a slow news week because stuff we had from SummerSlam, among other things, including something that came on the wire this afternoon that I had to scramble to make a headline out of. So,
well, you had to scramble, make a headline and a memorial.
Yeah, right.
Well, wait. Yeah, both.
Yeah. Literally made the in memoriam thing about 2 hours ago, and the headline maybe half hour before that.
Yeah, 29 years ago, SummerSlam 97.
Yes. Well, that wasn't the best SummerSlam.
That
was not the best SummerSlam.
No, but we're going to get to your favorite Royal Rumble.
Oh, we sure are. I can't wait. All right. Anyway, Minderz, first thing on Wednesday on Dynamite. Honestly, I'm surprised it hadn't happened 2 years ago. But the Motor City Machine Guns are officially all elite.
I did hear this. I mean, they took the run at WWE.
They did, and they had a decent run.
They had an okay run.
They're
just not big enough. I don't think they're big enough for WWE. Sean, what do we always tell you during this segment?
Mm-hmm. Don't get ahead of us.
Mm-hmm.
With the Guns, though, they're both in their mid-40s. So they're
perfect at AEW.
Well, I was just going to say that if they're going to take a shot at AEW, if it wasn't going to be in 2023, I would say they might as well do it now. Get some money in the bank. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised. I thought Shelley might just be done and go back to his EMT job because I think he is a licensed medic. But
then they can go have fun in the Indies.
Yeah. But also they can have fun with the Bucks and with all the other teams there,
Well, What?
You can try to recapture the magic of their feud with Generation Me from TNA in 2010.
What? Sorry.
Wake up, Minderz. Wake up.
Sorry.
So I am curious where this is going to go. I guess they're starting a thing with the Death Riders and the.
Of course they are.
Was it the conglomeration? Did they bail the conglomeration? Or was it the Bang Bang?
Probably. I don't know.
I could see them getting squeezed in the conglomeration because Tony has put everybody in a faction.
Yeah, everybody has to be in a faction.
Heaven forbid that they just leave them as a tag team and be done with it. But...
What? They're not Cope and Cage. What are you talking about?
All right, let's move on to Thursday, Minderz, on TNA, on Impact, on AMC. We've got a new.
I forgot to watch Lucha.
We've got a new champ in TNA, Minderz.
We do.
We do. Jason Hotch of Order 4 beat Mustafa Ali on Impact for the International Championship.
Isn't that okay?
Because Hotch is a member of Order 4.
Yeah, how's that going over?
Well, not well.
Okay, just checking.
So the week before they had, I guess, a drawing to determine the next challenger, and Hotch's name got pulled out. Ali told him to go to Santino and turn down the match.
And change it? Yeah, okay.
But then Hotch talked to his wife. It's the old family angle. And the wife talked him into doing it. So they had the match, and Hotch won.
Gotcha.
So I'm curious what this does for Order 4, because John Skyler's his tag partner before Order 4. In the good hands.
Right. Which I really like them.
And I think, I didn't get to see the show because I don't have AMC, but I think Tasha may have done something either inadvertently or on purpose to affect the outcome. I'm not sure about that. I've got to find that match on YouTube.
Gotcha.
But I like that Jason Hotch, though.
Or you could just sign into my Prime Video and watch it, because AMC.
I could, but
oh wait,
that would be illegal.
Oh yeah, because not everybody else has my Prime Video.
Can you get football games on there?
I don't know. Probably.
I don't know. All right, well, Minderz, let's move on to SummerSlam. And the
wait a minute, can I? There was something else that happened at TNA, and you might not have seen it because I just saw it before we went on the air.
Okay.
Did you hear Jody Threat and Mara Sade have both asked for their release?
I did not hear that.
Yep. That's what I saw just before we came on the air.
Okay.
Let me see if I can find it again.
Does Jody want to go back to the UK?
I don't know. I just skimmed it real quick. Because I knew we were getting ready to go on. Actually, I think you said, "Oh, it's time," and I was like, "Oh crap, I can't finish reading this." Mara Sade.
Oh, Sean cleared it up. Tasha stopped Ali from cheating, and he also adds Mara's contract expired. She didn't ask for a release.
Okay, well, they didn't re-sign a new contract.
Right.
Okay, that was on both of them.
Gotcha.
So.
All right. Well, that's interesting. I'm curious where they'll wind up.
Yeah, especially Jody.
Yeah, I like that Jody.
I do too.
I'd like to see Jody in GCW.
I didn't get all of GCW watched. I got to watch it tomorrow.
I still have to finish the Sunday show because I was in a Wakanda.
Well, that was that GCW versus the first, so I'm not sure how good that one's.
Well, it's got Alley Catch though.
Yeah, which I'm not saying it's not going to be good. I'm just saying.
Is it going to be the?
There's not going to be any big storyline.
Yeah.
Like being.
I think you'll enjoy the Saturday show.
I'm halfway through the Friday show right now. I just got. Well, actually, I'm just to. Minderz. And how well he went over when he walked out in his Iowa Letterman's jacket.
And the promo.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about that tomorrow, but I'm just going to say this. I am a fan of Red Wing.
Are you? Oh, yeah, he was in that match, too. I haven't watched. I'm still at the beginning of that match.
Yeah.
So.
But we'll discuss that more after you've watched the show, and we'll talk about on the Shootout tomorrow.
That'll be tomorrow. Yeah.
All right. Well, anyway, SummerSlam, Minderz.
Yes.
I have a question. Who didn't see this coming? The surprise, the Bellas turned on Paige. I think somebody predicted this.
I think we both did.
But
and then the other one gets hurt.
Then Brie got hurt. Broken scapula, apparently.
Wow.
So she's gonna be out for a while, which sucks. I mean, you don't want to see anybody getting hurt. I know you're happy that not have Brie Bella on your television, but you'd rather to be for a more wholesome reason, like parenting or something.
Left.
But we do hope that Brie has a speedy recovery.
Mm-hmm.
So I wonder, we kind of discussed this. We had been talking about how they need to turn on Paige, and Paige needs to bring somebody up like Paxley. Oh, Barry.
That's my Barry. Then one gets hurt.
I wonder if that was on the table before Brie got hurt, but now they're just going to go one-on-one, Nikki and
I hope not.
Paige.
I was so excited to get Tatum. I was hoping we get Tatum.
We could still get Tatum with Lyra.
And that'd be, but I'd much rather.
It's more of a question. Which one would you rather see her with? I think I know the answer to that, but
Paige. Well, plus Paige is on SmackDown,
right?
Lyra's on Raw, and they just had another person come back to Raw, which we will discuss later.
2 people.
Okay, on the women's side, they had one person come back.
2 people. That's not in the headlines, but Becky and Stephanie both came back.
Oh, that's right, Stephanie. I forgot about Stephanie.
Yeah, don't get ahead of me on the fellas, because that's part of the headlines. All right, let's move on. More SummerSlam.
Yes.
We have a couple of returns. Number 1, Randy. And could not screw Cody over fast enough, could he?
Right?
So I think we're going to have to wait on Homelander Cody a little longer, Minderz.
Shocker.
But we get Cobra. We get the Viper.
We get Cobra? When did Cobra go to WWE? Don't tease me with a good time.
Get a tag team of Orton and the Cobra with Jake Roberts as their manager.
There you go. Works for me.
The Snake Pit. Book it.
Would be the Snake Pit. Yeah, I'm super excited about RKO, about Randy being back.
Yes, because it gets Cody away from that title picture for a while.
Sure does. Didn't we kind of discussed this yesterday when you called me out of the blue, but
for the Tea Party.
The Tea Party. We won't be going into any discussion about the Tea Party because the Tea Party is our favorite thing to do.
Yes.
Okay.
We're going to make that the $20 tier on our Patreon. Is the tea house?
Yeah, if you want to be a member of the tea house, it might be
House of Tea.
It's Minderz House of Tea.
All right.
And then it will also have the $20 tier. Will also have the Minderz House of Tea.
JTR After Dark.
JTR After Dark. No, after drinks. Maybe we should call it JTR After Drinks.
JTR Happy Hour.
Yeah, JTR Happy Hour. When we have lost all of our filters and
and our give a fuck is totally shot.
Yeah, how we really feel. All right, let's move on. Let's move on.
Speaking of returns at SummerSlam, Minderz, I was so happy about this.
I teared up.
And you look good. Everybody teared up. Not a dry eye in the house.
I teared up. I wasn't expecting him to be back already.
No, but a lot of people complaining that he's off 2 years and he goes back and wins the number 1 contenders.
I mean,
if it's not going to, why wouldn't it be? I mean,
Barry's laughing and rolling his eyes. Tea Party with Minderz and JTR After Drinks. JTR Happy Hour. Anyway, yes, I was so excited to see KO back.
And it looked good.
Yeah. Does this mean we're going to get our Randy Orton match too?
Maybe.
But now we can get our Orton Aldis match.
Yeah. And
hopefully.
And we're getting Owens and Punk.
I know.
The promos.
I'm so excited. It's sometimes WWE kind of irritates me.
No.
But sometimes they get it right.
Uh-huh.
Like I said, trust the process.
Mm-hmm. There's one thing I could have put on headlines. I'm saving it because we're going to talk about it here in about 5 minutes. But we do have a new champion at SummerSlam, Minderz, and that is one Chad Gable.
We'll talk about it later when we get to
Did he have to pound root beer with a giant dog?
Yeah, I debated on that. That was a little much.
How they had to usher his family out of the shot.
Is it terrible? Is it terrible that I almost wanted it to be somebody that was going to turn on him? Like, I was wondering who was under the mask.
Who was under Gunther?
Right?
I don't think Gunther would lower himself to be in a dog costume.
Well, yeah, I don't think he'd go 3 matches, but that's beside the point.
Well, no, it wouldn't be another match at SummerSlam.
Well, yeah, but 3 times.
It's like
appearances.
Yeah. All right. Another big return happened last night on Monday Night Raw. Emphasis on big.
Is it? Well, I hope it is. I hope it is.
I'm not the biggest Big Cass fan, but he got a big pop.
We didn't get Enzo.
Which I'm fine with, by the way.
I'm okay with that. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
I think the last thing Cass needs is Enzo.
Yeah, I think he ought to just.
If Enzo was back, nobody would give a shit about Cass.
Well, here's the problem: is Breaker going to get mixed? Like, is he going to get lost with all these big guys now? You don't think so?
Did you see what they're doing with Breaker right now?
Oh, I saw. I saw.
Uh-huh. So
now it's how much did you watch the background too? Because I saw something else too this weekend or this last night on Raw.
Oh, I'm going to let you talk about that, but
well, you might have seen it. I don't know.
What did you see?
No, we can talk about it later when we talk about Raw.
Okay. Well, make a note.
We have more important things to do right now.
Then the last thing we've got is the one that we just came across the wire 3 hours ago.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently it's official, Minderz. Brock Lesnar announced his retirement on the Pat McAfee show today. And
am I supposed to have some sort of
no? I'm just
thoughts on this.
Well, no, I'm just. What I will say is that I'm glad that if he is actually retiring, they didn't do the boots and the gloves and all that stuff again.
Right, they did that at WrestleMania.
Yeah, this just make a statement. Say, hey, I'm done.
Yeah.
Put over on the way out.
Yep.
Bumped on the cushion.
Can we discuss that later too?
We will discuss that later.
Because there are certain matches that irritated the crap out of me.
Mm-hmm.
And the problem is that one of them, I'm a really big fan of the guys that were in, or one of the guys in it, and wasn't happy.
Uh-huh. So. All right. Well, Minderz, how's your brain today?
Not great.
Do you think we need to test it?
I don't think I'm going to get it this week. I don't know. It depends. Is it an easy one?
We'll see. Okay, hang on. So we're going to check your brain. Here we go. All right, Minderz, it is Name That Wrestler. You know how this works. I show a picture. You guess picture.
Attempt.
I'll offer hints if necessary. Sean says he thought he was done after Mania.
Yeah. We all thought he was done after Mania, and then he showed back up.
Then I guess when he was bumping at SummerSlam, he's like, I don't know how much longer I can do this. So.
Right. Especially with Nova.
Yeah. Well, the whole interview is on YouTube. Just look up the Pat McAfee show, Lesnar, and you can hear the whole thing.
I don't want to listen to McAfee.
I don't either. All right, Minderz. So your photo for today is a black and white picture.
Okay.
It is a retired wrestler.
Okay. Brock Lesnar.
No, it's not Brock. We done Brock already. It's not an unrecent wrestler.
An unrecent wrestler?
It is not an unrecent wrestler, so use the double negative how you want to. It's a
So it's
fairly recent guy.
recent guy. Okay.
All right. Are you ready?
Sure. Oh, good. Really?
Would you like a hint?
Yeah, that could be anybody.
He kind of has the same hairstyle, but a little less nowadays.
Okay, so he's bald.
It's true.
Is it Kurt?
I almost went with the, it's true, but I thought that might be too easy.
Sean, it wasn't John Cena, it was Kurt Angle.
I tried to get a John Cena picture, but I couldn't see it.
Ah, I see what you did there. Actually, I didn't see what you did. Jeez.
All right, Minderz.
Did you find your 5-minute clock?
Actually, if you give me a second, I can probably get it. Just a minute here, because this is the one that I've been waiting for.
This is the one you've been waiting for. So I'll go. Don't we have like a? Go ahead and play your thing. Maybe that'll give you. I'll play your thing, and maybe that'll give you enough time to find you a clock. Let me see. I go all the way to the bottom, don't I?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay, here we go. I'm gonna play the bumper.
Okay. It is. All right. Do your spiel, and then it should be ready.
Okay, so this is Reb's Royal Rumble Challenge. I have went through. We are going through the Royal Rumbles by each year, and we have now gotten. Hey, Jumping Jeff Farmer's back.
Hey.
We are on year 92, Reb.
Well, not the 92nd year, but 1992.
Well, 1992. I said year 92. Royal Rumble 92.
For my money, the greatest Royal Rumble.
So, since this is his favorite and greatest Royal Rumble, we have made a deal.
Mm-hmm.
There are
We've
30
upped the ante.
participants. We've upped the ante a little bit. I have cut his time in half. So he only has 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And I have taken away a strike. So he only has 2 strikes.
I'm confident I probably won't need him.
Well, I'm pretty confident you won't either. But I just want to see if you can get all 30 in 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Okay.
Yeah.
And Barry, I'm sure, is in the chat. He's going to go name for name with me like last time.
Probably. Okay, so Reb,
All right.
you ready? I'm gonna go ahead and put the
1992 Royal Rumble from the Knickerbocker Arena in Albany, New York.
So are you ready?
And this Royal Rumble also Minderz for the vacant WWF Championship.
It was.
So a lot on the line here.
Okay, so are you ready?
I am ready.
And we're gonna start in 3, 2, 1. Let it actually start.
Okay.
There you go.
All right. Ted DiBiase.
Yes.
The British Bulldog.
Yes.
Jerry Saggs.
Yes.
Haku.
Yes.
Ric Flair. I'm not in order because I would have thrown.
You almost have been in order, by the way.
Texas Tornado.
Yes.
El Matador, Tito Santana.
Yes.
Shawn Michaels.
Yes.
Big Boss Man.
Yes.
The Barbarian.
Yes.
Where am I at?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. 9, 10.
Okay.
You're a third of the way there.
All right. The Mighty Hercules.
Yes.
Roddy Piper.
Yes.
Jake the Snake Roberts.
Yes.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Yes.
Did I say the Big Boss Man?
Yes.
Okay. Just got to be careful I don't mess this up. The Berserker.
Yes.
The Undertaker.
Yes.
IRS.
Yes.
The Warlord. Should be number 30.
Yes. Thanks.
Sid Justice.
Yes.
The Macho Man, Randy Savage.
Where'd he go? Oh, there it is. Got it.
Sergeant Slaughter.
Yep.
Where am I at?
$21.
Okay, so I have 9 left. Greg the Hammer Valentine.
Yes.
Nikolai Volkov.
Yes.
Okay, I might have a striker. Skinner.
Yes.
Oh.
That was the one I thought you'd miss, honestly.
Uh-huh. Let's see here. 92. Owen wasn't in it. I said DBS. Repo Man.
Yes. You have 1 through 15 now. So 1, 2, 3. You're at 25. You have 5 left.
Ooh. Shit. Why am I blanking here? Martel.
Yes.
Virgil.
Yes.
Tatanka was not in it. Why am I blanking now? I got what, 3 left?
Uh-huh. And you have 55 seconds left.
Shit. Okay, damn it. Why am I blanking on this? I should have watched the match.
No, that's
Snuka.
against the rules.
Jimmy
Huh?
Snuka.
Yes.
I said Haku.
Yes.
Okay. I said Piper. Mountie wasn't in it. There's no Razor yet. Does Barry have all 30 yet?
Yep.
I'm fucked.
5.
Yeah.
4, 3,
Stop it.
2,
Stop it.
1. And that's it.
Shit. All right, who did I miss?
I'll tell you this. You got 28 out of 30.
It's not enough.
Yeah, 28 out of 30. No,
Am I going to be mad at myself?
Yep.
You have to sound so happy about it. Actually, before you tell me, did Barry get all 30?
Yes.
Shit.
One of them you're really going to kick yourself in.
I said Tito.
No, there's another one you're really going to kick yourself in nads for. Well, I'll go with this one. Colonel Mustafa.
Okay, I forgot about Mustafa. I'll eat that one.
You never said Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, I did.
No, you did not.
I swear I said Hulk Hogan.
Barry? I'm positive.
I said it when I was going through all the form, like Taker and Slaughter and Sid and all them.
No, you didn't.
I meant to. Add Hogan because I thought I said him.
We'll go back and watch the replay.
You have to check the tape. But I
We'll
swear
check
I
the
said
tape.
Hogan. I swear I said Hogan.
If you did, which I did not hear you say, but if you did,
If I didn't, then I'm the
I will
biggest
let
idiot
you have
ever.
29 out of 30.
But I fully thought I said Hogan, so I didn't forget Hogan. But if the brain is pudding, as it tends to be, then maybe my brain thought I said it, but I meant to.
Ha! Even Scott said he doesn't remember you saying Hogan.
You're not helping.
Jumping Jeff Farmer says I don't remember hearing it.
Damn it! How did I? He was right there. He was in my head.
Well,
I
you
knew he
didn't
was in
say
it.
it.
I know I didn't say it, but
Yes.
shit.
So 20 out of 30, not bad.
I
not
knew
bad.
29 out of 30. I just forgot to say one. I'm calling this 29 out of 30 because in my brain I said Hogan.
You call it whatever you want to. It's going down the record book. It's 28 out of 30.
I didn't get Colonel Mustafa.
You didn't get Colonel Mustafa.
I had Hogan. Just the fact just because you don't have telepathy doesn't. That's not my problem.
I don't have telepathy.
That's not my problem, Minderz. You're supposed to be sharing a brain.
The one I thought that you were going to miss was Skinner. That was the one I thought you'd miss.
You know, we're supposed to share a brain. That means you should know that I knew Hogan.
But I've been trying to cut off the brain when you do this. Hey, Jumping Jeff Farmer says that was impressive nonetheless.
Well, thank you.
Does that make you feel better?
A little bit. I feel like I need to get one of those Donald Trump cognitive tests now because I could have swore I said Hulk Hogan.
I'm pretty sure you didn't.
Well, I'm gonna take your word for it, but I'm just saying I knew he was there.
Well, it's not only my word; it's.
Oh, I know. I'm getting a consensus that I didn't say it, but I am 100% confident that I knew he was in it.
Okay.
And I honestly thought I said his name.
Well, you have a chance.
I thought he would have been one of the early ones, like one of the first ones I would have named.
No, because you literally you named off the first 5 almost in order.
Did I mean after I said IRS? I thought I said Hogan because I remember him choking IRS with the T-shirt. Maybe I just.
Sean, it was Colonel Mustafa was the other one he missed. Okay.
I must have just in my head just thought I said Hogan. Wow, I am an idiot.
You're not an idiot. You knew it. You just didn't say it.
Stupid.
All right, Royal Rumble 93 next week.
Yeah. Dummy. Yeah. Dummy. Yeah.
I still say the funniest thing in the car that ever happened was the first time that we heard the stupid.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yucks.
Okay, Royal Rumble
Ugh.
93.
I'm nauseous right now.
Well, get over it, because we got Hoots and Judy's.
Ugh. Yeah, poops and booties.
Shut up. It's Hoots and Judy's, and we love our Hoots and Judy's.
I know. Don't care about the Stooges, but...
There's a lot of things that could have been Stooge this week.
There's a lot of Stooge candidates.
Although there were a lot of Who candidates this week, too.
There were. There was one almost made Stooge, but then I saw the report, and it was from 2019, so I couldn't use it. But it was of a guy who tried to smuggle cocaine in under his toupee in Barcelona.
Nice.
Yeah, there was a picture.
Nice. All right, so let's get into our Hoots and Judy's.
All right.
Quit stewing over the Royal Rumble.
I'm going to stew about this. This is going to haunt me. This is worse than when I forgot Tito in '89.
No, I think Tito's worse. All right, let's go. Lumpy hair.
Did you call me lumpy hair?
No, Jumping Jeff Farmer did. You're talking about smuggling cocaine. Well, he didn't call you lumpy hair. He called whoever you're talking about lumpy hair.
Okay, now I feel like I need to put. I sent you the picture.
You did?
But I was gonna put the picture up here.
Is that what my?
So had that been a current story, he would have made Stooge.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a convincing hairpiece there.
Sorry, don't get ahead of me. All right, you ready?
All right, let me get to the tone here. Where'd it go? Where are you? Here we go. All right, it's time for Hoot of the Week. Minderz, mine we talked about pretty lengthy on headlines.
Yeah, do you want to go first?
I'll go first. I went Kevin Owens. Not only because he came back and won and all that stuff, but then he had a very telling interview on the post show where he put over Rebel.
Yes.
So.
Wait a minute, this is Raw.
What?
Why did this go to Raw?
Why did what go to Raw?
Oh. Hold on. I got to find the Bleacher Report for SummerSlam.
Well, we'll get there. AJ, he's bestowed hootship on Obafemi because he retired Brock.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I'll take it. Quite a fashionable garment he was wearing yesterday, too.
I'm sure that has something to do with his ruler.
It has more to do with, it's like something that is worn by like the elite in Nigeria.
Right, exactly.
So. All right, Minderz. Excuse me. Swallow down the wrong pipe. I hate when I do that. Do you need the thinking music?
No, I'm good.
All right.
You need to know my hoot.
Let's talk about your hoot.
My hoot's pretty spectacular.
Okay, and we're gonna dive deep on this one because we're not going
to go too deep because
not too deep, but there's context here.
There is context. My good hoot of the week is going to somebody that is not afraid to say who he is, what he believes in, and if you want to call him a slur, he's going to put you in your place. And that's going to be the one, the only, Matt Cage.
There he is. I'm sorry I couldn't find a less blurry picture.
That's all right.
Love that belt though, Midwest X Division.
But Matt Cage has my hoot of the week.
He may get hoot of the year.
He might.
He might get the Not Chan Unsmith Civilian of the Year.
He can't get a Civilian of the Year.
No, but there's got to be something in there for Cage. Anyway, go into talk about Matt Cage.
Well, let's start here. Reb, what's the one thing you absolutely hate about wrestling fans?
That they have no boundaries or scruples or manners.
Well, one of your favorite people decided it was going to be a good idea to throw a slur at Matt Cage.
One of my favorite people.
Uh-huh.
Is somebody we know?
No, we don't know them.
Then how is it my favorite people?
Matt Cage. Well, your favorite person. That was
a recipient of the.
Well, no, I meant it more as the people that you despise.
Oh, you're sarcastically saying how much I love.
Exactly.
Gotcha. Okay. Pudding. That's the same reason I forgot.
Wow.
Go on.
Yeah, we're really not sharing a brain today.
Yeah.
But yeah, went ahead and decided to use a racial slur.
And maybe the worst one.
The worst possible one you can. And Matt put them in their place.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he did it
very classy the way he did it.
I thought it was very classy. Did not necessarily stoop to their level, although he did have a few
not for
comments.
Nothing, we discussed possibly playing his promo, but we decided against it just because of the language involved.
Correct. So if you would like to see it, go to my Facebook page. I've shared it. And I've shared the other parts. So
well, I'll go through and I'll share it to the JTR Facebook page after we're done. So
okay. If you get a chance, go watch it. I don't think there's any room for that person in wrestling, and I hope
I'd say
that.
in public.
Well,
Just-
I'll put it this way: I don't feel comfortable going to some shows in that area of the state now.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll just leave it at that. I'm not going to go too much into it. I feel like we'll probably go into it a little bit more tomorrow.
Possibly, yeah.
But yeah, shout out to Matt Cage for standing up for a whole bunch of people.
Mm-hmm.
Not just him, but a whole bunch of people, and calling somebody out on their bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess I think that's about the classiest way I can even discuss it without going to. We were hot earlier.
Oh, we were hot. Oh, it was a spicy chat in the comments in the messenger.
Spicy earlier.
Spicy.
That one would have been fun to do at happy hour. And kind of like how if you see, I mean, but Bari gave Matt Cage Hoot of the Week. If you know, you know.
All right. And then AJ gave him honorary hoot.
And then, yeah, AJ gave him honorary Hoot.
Bonus
And
hoot.
you know exactly why. So, like I said, we'll just leave it. If you get a chance, go watch what he had put up, or what. I guess you're going to share it. So
yeah, I'll share it on our Facebook.
We don't feel comfortable putting it on here
Just
on the
decorum
podcast
prevents us
itself.
from doing it.
Yeah.
Just because of the language and all that. I don't want to get dinged on YouTube by playing it.
Yeah, we don't want to get dinged on YouTube, and
We don't want
our stuff, like something that we play, to seem like it's bad on us when it's
right.
like
Plus, part of me doesn't want to feel like we're going for the scoop. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't want to do that either.
I feel like there's a right way and a wrong way.
Oh.
And
okay. So Rob Leach commented that she had been banned before post was made on Matt Cage's post.
Okay. Well, good.
I still have my own feelings about that too.
Sure. Yeah.
Sean, it'll be on the JTR page. We don't have it up there yet. We'll do it after the podcast.
Actually, I can probably try to do it after we're done with Stooge. I'll try to do it while we're on.
Okay, so why don't we talk about our duties now?
All right, Judy.
Judy.
AJ, you hold your horses.
How many guesses do I get who AJ's Judy is?
1.
Hulk Hogan.
For Judy? Okay.
He's brother of the week.
He's brother. brother.
All right. Well, we both went to SummerSlam for our Judy's Minderz.
We did.
I went co-Judy's on mine because I'll be damned if they didn't open hot on night 1.
Damn it, AJ.
Hang on, now I gotta see. Oh, Jumpin' Jeff. Ugh.
Go ahead, Reb. You get to go first.
Jeff Farmer, Judy Bagwell is. If there wasn't for Judy Martin, there would be a picture of Judy Bagwell in this graphic.
Well, yeah, but
Judy
good
Martin
Judy
is perpetually good Judy.
Perpetually the good Judy. She's the only one that's ever started a fight in our group.
Yeah. Hey, I'm just gonna throw bonus Judy also. Sean kind of mentioned it. Bianca Belair had her baby today.
Yes.
Romeo.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Alan Crawford.
Something.
Stacy knows it. She's in the other room. Wait, no, she's still at the store.
Hold on, I'm going because I know it's in our group chat.
Yeah. But anyway, my co-Judies, I went with the 2 gals that opened SummerSlam, Liv Morgan and Io Sky, because
that was a good match.
They had a hell of a match.
And if Romeo, Leonardo, Alan Crawford.
I can remember the Leonardo. Very Italian sounding.
Not to mention, if you didn't catch it at the beginning of the show, you need to talk about who our in memory of was today.
Well, we will. But yeah, talking about Liv and Io, real strong opener. If Liv defends the belt once every 100 days, number 1, if that's the case, I hope they make a story out of it. And number 2, if all the matches are this good, I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
So that's about as much as I can say about this. There was a little fuckery, but not too much.
I mean, a little bit. what you would expect. It's Judgment Day. Come on.
Right.
Reb,
what?
did I get to my Judy now? Because I demanded this be my Judy.
Yes, there was a part of me wanted to be a bitch and take this for my Judy, but then I was like, no, I'll let Minderz have this one.
Because you knew I would be pissed if you took it.
Oh, yeah.
You took my Judy last week.
Well, I didn't know she was going to be your Judy last week. This time, I pretty much knew that this was going to be your Judy this week.
Well, I went with Madam President, Miss Chelsea Green.
Look at that.
It's awesome.
And all of her presidential glory, Minderz.
Well, I mean, she's interim, so...
Interim. So, now, here's a question. Do they pull the trigger and have her go over Rhea?
I don't know. Okay, Sean. Yes. So, yes. Madam President, like what did AJ say? He says she's got 4 more years.
They're going to have her beat Roman's record?
Don't tempt me with a good time.
Cardona in the front row with the family, which was...
There we go.
It was cool.
AJ, my good Judy is President of the United States, Chelsea Green, and by God, she got 4 more years. Yes. And AJ said that Liv and Io were his picks before Madam President won her belt.
Right.
The brilliance in how she won that belt.
Yes.
That was so good.
Yeah. Hey, I'll tell you who impressed me in that match was Lash Legend, though.
Oh, hell yeah. Well, but here's the thing. Does she impress us because we're so used to seeing what greatness the other 3 could do? Well, and I use greatness with a very, when you talk about Jade. But hey, Reb, do you think we still get a Roxy face turn and Rhea will beat her? I think that's 2 different items that he's talking about.
Well, eventually I think we do. I don't know when. I mean, right now, Liv's got 2 people.
Very cranky women.
Yeah. So she wants to stay on their good side.
Yeah. Yeah, the core strength that Chelsea had for that. To be on that ladder like that and then just sit up and pull herself up and go get the belt. I thought it was great. But, all right, Reb, now comes your favorite part.
All right. Where is it? There we go. I got it. All right. It's time for Stooge of the Week. And, well, number one, I mean, maybe Stooge of the Year, the hose bag that we were talking about during your Hoot segment.
Yes.
But less said about her, the better.
Exactly. I don't want to give them any time.
Right. But I did have another Stooge.
Good.
I don't know specifically which one, but whoever the airline was who lost not only Alec Price's gear, but also Shotzi Blackheart's on Friday. And also, by extension, both of them for checking their gear.
Right.
Isn't that the first rule is you never check your gear?
So what did he end up... I haven't got to that match yet.
Alec was wearing like gym shorts, like black gym shorts, which did not match Jordan's gear.
Nah.
And then Roxy was wearing, I think, just jeans and a Leo Rush t-shirt.
Shotzi.
What?
You said Roxy.
I said Shotzi.
I'm going to the crew. Did he say Shotzi or Roxy?
If I said Shotzi, I meant Roxy.
If you said Roxy,
if I said Roxy, I meant Shotzi. Help me. Okay, I'm not putting AJ's comment up.
Neither.
Almost like if Jim Cornette and Rick Rude had a baby.
Right?
You know, there's a part of me that wants to send that whole thing to Brian Last to see if they'll get corny to talk about it on his show.
Haha, Roxy confirmed.
Okay, I meant they rhyme. Okay, it throws me off. It's Rock. It was Shotzi. I almost did it again.
I wondered if she forgot. I wondered what happened because that's not her normal gear at all.
But she didn't forget her Leo Rush portrait.
Hell no, or her Leo Rush shirt for that matter.
No. or her gack or whatever the fuck it is that comes out of her.
It comes out of her mouth now. Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of this Shotzi. I miss helmet Shotzi, just badass Shotzi, not crazy I love Leo Shotzi.
Well, and I almost wonder though if she had to go with this because of she didn't have her gear. I don't know. We'll see.
Well, no, they've been doing this off and
I
on.
know.
And I just don't care for it.
All right.
But yeah, indie wrestlers, if you're taking a fight, don't check your bag with your gear in it.
Try to put your gear in your carry-on.
Yeah. Or wear it if you have to, like Macho Man used to. Or Hogan.
And make sure you carry the belt through everything.
Or wear it.
Yes.
That's one of my favorite Big Show stories was Hogan ribbing him, telling him to wear the belt through the
Telling him to wear the
airport.
belt through the airport.
Yelled at him. It's like, you look like a
All
mark.
right. Well, we're almost an hour in, Reb. We're still not done with the first section of our stuff.
Yeah. I'm still trying to collect my brain after the debacle that was. Don't leave your bag around X-Pac either. or your food either if you're Sunny.
Right.
Or you
Right.
poop in your catering. Which is kind of a dick move if you think about it. But
it really is.
Minderz, we have birthdays.
Birthdays.
Birthdays. All right. One is the former TNA World Heavyweight Champion, Frankie Kazarian.
Kaz!
I think I have that outfit somewhere.
Okay.
And then the other one, Minderz. Dane Malenko.
Jackass. Had to make fun of me, didn't you?
Of course. But we love that Dane Malenko. He was our Who's Whipping Who last week.
Yeah, he was.
Are you all right there? You're giggling like a schoolgirl.
I'll explain later. Actually, I'll just send you this, but we're not going to talk about it right now. But
okay, fair enough.
We aren't going to talk about. Well, we'll talk about it amongst ourselves. But
yeah. All right. Well, Minderz,
where do we want to go now?
Should we just get into SummerSlam? It's 2 nights, so
it is 2 nights, so it'd probably take a little bit. Hey, can you send me the link to Bleacher, please?
Yeah, give me a second.
If you could do that, that would be awesome. Hey, and if anybody's listening to, that would be interested, that you are a pro wrestler or whatever, there's a new promotion starting up in Galesburg, and they're running quarterly supercards.
And it's a fun.
Oh, it's so much fun. And you get to listen, and we get to do commentary. It's so much fun. But even when I was explaining it to, Jake Oman. Because I sent it to him too. There are a bunch of people I sent it to, but I sent it to Jake, and he's like, "Okay, what is this?" And I was explaining. I said, "If you like old school territory wrestling, come join. It's so much fun."
It's very much like a good quality spot show.
Yeah, it's a good,
in the best way.
Yes, a very good spot show. So
think like when the WWF would do King of the Ring as a house show.
Yeah,
they never mentioned it on television.
It's a really good spot show.
Yes.
Oh crap. Okay. Agree. Got it. Okay. You know what? I might actually have better comments about some of these than I did the last one we did. Who's ready for story time with Minderz and Reb?
Whee! Do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first?
No, I'll let you, since it was your Judy match.
Okay, fair enough. Okay,
it was your Judy's.
Okay, So first up, we have Liv Morgan versus Io Sky. Now, we both picked Io on this one.
We did.
We were wrong.
We are both wrong. I'm interested to see how we did because I think I only got like 2 wrong.
Yeah, that was one of them.
Yep, that was one of them.
All right, so Bleacher Report.
Yes.
They were not real high on this one, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Okay, so first match of...
I think Tony's paying him off, but
he
we'll
might
see.
be. First match of night 1 saw Liv Morgan finally defend her world title after holding it for over 3 months, and her challenger was none other than the Queen of the Ring, Io Sky. Okay, a little backhanded there, but that's all right. These two face each other in several singles tag and 6 women tag matches over the last couple of years, so they built up a lot of chemistry. Champion took control right out of the gate, but Io didn't let her keep it for too long. This is kind of boring, to be honest with you. The synopsis. The match quickly turned into a competitive back-and-forth fight with both women leading into their strengths. Sky used her speed and agility while Morgan tried to take some shortcuts to keep her title. Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez showed up to give Liv an unfair advantage. There were times when it felt like it took a little too long to set up certain moves, but that's true of anybody.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't happen in AEW. But it wasn't enough to ruin the match. It just slowed them down a bit too much in places. The final few minutes were the best part of the match. That is true.
Yes.
Sky was definitely the star of this match, but in the end, Morgan prevailed to retain her title. Not to take anything away from Morgan, but the genius of the Sky was responsible for all the best moments. Most of the best moments.
Do you see the grade on this?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They gave this match a C+. That's harsh.
It was so much better than a C+.
There's a part of me wants to go back and see what they rated Thekla and Willow, just out of comparison.
Do you want me to do that?
Why not? Because while you do that, I'm going to look at notable moments and observations.
Okay.
You can really tell Morgan loves her custom entrance music. Well, somebody's got to. It's always a little weird at first when a wrestling show takes place in the sunlight. I kind of like it when it goes across sunlight into sundown and all that.
I don't like this new thing on my phone.
Easy. The way Sky hit the double knee in the corner looked painful for Morgan. She sold it well with her facial expressions. She really did.
Mm-hmm.
I think the one on the apron was worse. Sky got caught up in the ropes at one point, but she recovered quickly. And Sky's moonsault to Rodriguez and Perez looked good. I love the fact that Liv just rolled back in the ring before that moonsault.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they gave it a C+. I don't quite agree with that. I'm going to ask you, Minderz, how many sugars did you give this?
I gave this one 2 sugars.
Wow.
Because I was pretty high on a couple other ones, so.
Yeah. When I really enjoy a match, I usually lean 2.5 just to be conservative.
Mm-hmm.
But I think on this one, I am going to agree with you. I'm going to say 2 pretties.
Which one did you want me to find? Which match?
Thekla and Willow.
Okay. They gave Maya World and Mercedes a B-.
So that's right around the same. It's okay.
Hold on, I'm getting there. There it is. They give it A-.
Yeah, we're gonna have to see how far this is skewed.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna leave this up so I can go back and.
Do you have the other window
on,
open?
Give me 1 second. Okay. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. You just read that one. Ooh, I get the Usos and Jacob Fatu versus Royce Keys, Solo Sikoa, and LA Knight. We both got this one right.
We did. Yeah, we both went with the baby faces. I think the MVP of this match was Solo.
Yeah. He cracks me up.
I'm enjoying this new Solo.
I am too. The ongoing Bloodline side quest continued on Saturday with the 6-man match featuring Jimmy and Jey Uso, Fatu, Knight, Keys, and Sikoa. Gears of War was the sponsor of this match, so there were some props on the stage to advertise the game during the. Who the fuck cares?
Yeah. Because
Okay,
AEW never does that.
right. These 6 men have been fighting for several weeks, and in the case of some of them, several months. So it's hard to feel like this was going to settle anything. However, all 6 of these guys are talented performers, so we knew we would get some solid action in this bout. It started off with a little chaos before they settled into things. Unfortunately, they slowed down a bit too much, and you could feel the crowd waiting for something exciting to happen, to have an excuse to cheer. Even when the pace would pick up a bit, it never felt like there was a sense of urgency to anything. Keys and Fatu took each other out at ringside. With a little help from Sokoa, Knight was able to hit Jay with the BFT for the pin and the win. This match had its moments, but it fell short of expectations.
What expectations?
Are you ready for this?
Hit it.
B minus.
Yeah.
Notable moments and observations. Mark Henry was shown sitting in the crowd. He looks like he has slimmed down a lot.
Yeah, he looks good.
The Gears of War stuff felt so tacked on. There were so many ways they could have incorporated it into the entrances a more interesting way than having a few props on the stage. Fatu's mask was kind of cool, though.
I'm sorry. Fatu's mask was way cool.
Sokoa doing the encore of Jay's music instead of Jay was hilarious. I will agree.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. I thought it was hilarious. Keys having so much trouble getting Jimmy up in the corner for an avalanche slam was unfortunate.
It shouldn't have looked easy.
The way Keys slammed Fatu over the barricade looked good.
That did look cool. I have an issue.
Mm-hmm.
The part where
Wait,
they said,
which match are we going to compare this to? Because they gave it a B minus. So which match from Redemption could we compare this to?
Bucks against Mox and Osprey.
Bucks against Mox and Osprey.
Well, the Gears of War comment. I mean, do we remember the 6-man tag match that was Ibushi, Jericho, Omega, and Big Show against the Calluses when Ibushi's riding a bicycle with Chinese takeout menus tacked all over the place?
Okay, this isn't. It's you. Since you went with that, they gave Osprey and the Bucks a B plus.
Okay. And they give this a B minus.
Yes.
Well, Minderz, what did you give it?
I gave this 3 sugars.
Okay, yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking too. It was okay. It was good for what it was.
Right. It wasn't anything. I didn't think it was anything spectacular.
No, but it didn't have to be.
But it didn't need to be. Yeah.
It's an undercard match on the first night of a pay-per-view.
Right.
All right. And what do I get to read next?
You get Gunther and all this.
I get Gunther and Nick Aldis. I was so happy about this.
Okay, I'm interested to see what they give this one. I'm not gonna read ahead, so.
Well, it looks like they don't mention Aldis's entrance, which I popped for because I love me some Oasis.
Right?
But apparently Wade loved it even more because his voice went up about 2 octaves while he was talking.
I'm sorry. Wade was awesome during this whole show.
He was, but the whole weekend.
All weekend, he was so good.
You know how they have the last time in action thing before each one?
Mm-hmm.
Says Gunther and Zayn lost to Punk and Rhodes Saturday night's main event. Aldis lost to Eric Young, Impact, July 16th, 2023.
Okay.
So it's been a bit.
Been a minute.
First off, Aldis looked great.
He did. I'm telling you, if you haven't got the chance yet, go listen to his Chris Van Vliet.
Yeah, I still need to listen to that.
You need to listen to that because it is very good.
Mm-hmm.
Although I'm still curious how this is all going to, what Corny's going to say about all these. So this is why I'm always glad that we're on before Corny.
Uh-huh.
But I'm interested.
All right. Well, here's what Bleacher Report says about this match.
Okay.
First off, there's a really cool, still shot of Aldis dropping the elbow on him. Aldis stepped into the ring for the first time in 3 years to take on the man who has been a constant thorn in his side recently, Gunther.
Kata!
Even though this has turned into a bitter feud, they started with some simple chain wrestling. Gunther tried to play some mind games, but it seemed to fire Aldous up more than annoy him. They slowed the pace down once the ring general took control and started to dominate the SmackDown GM. Much like the six-man tag that came before it, they may have slowed down a bit too much. I don't know if I agree with that.
I don't agree
Both
with
guys are methodical anyway.
that. They really are. That's why I like them.
Okay, this is kind of a dickish comment here, Minderz. The most
Yeah.
surprising thing was how good Aldous looked for someone who hasn't wrestled for a while. He wasn't doing everything he used to do, but he didn't have much ring rust as you would expect. You don't think
He
that guy lives in a wrestling ring on his downtime?
I think he does. Because I didn't see hardly any ring rust.
No.
But if you think about it, he was doing other shows along the time too, like indie shows. There
Mhm.
was only one that he said he canceled.
Yeah.
And that was because his back was fucked.
Right. They finished with Aldous did a good job making it look like he had a chance to win toward the end, but we all knew how this would play out. Gunther got the win with the sleeper. This was a decent bout, but it would have been nice if they had a bit more time. Doesn't say how long they got, does it?
Mm-mm. I'm waiting for you to read the grade.
Well, they gave it a B minus. I don't. That doesn't jive with me. I gave it higher.
Mm-hmm.
Notable moments and observations. You could see that Aldous was excited to get back in their ring. Duh.
Yep.
The list of people who can claim they made their in-ring debut for WWE at a major event is very short. Most people start on TV in dark matches. I don't know why they felt they need to work this in there.
I don't either.
Gunther did a lot of work to make the kip up by Aldous work. But this shit on Aldous Day or something?
I guess.
Aldous would have fallen on his back if Gunther didn't pull him up. I'm not going to criticize because I can't even
I can't even come close, so I'm not even.
I would pay good money to see you try it, but I. Yeah. In the last one, Mickie James was in the crowd to cheer her husband on with their son, and was in the ring to embrace him after the match.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Minderz, I will ask you this. Oh, I forgot to put the graphic up. Oh,
ooh, which one do we want to compare this to? It's hard to compare it because we're going to run out of decent matches.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, we both picked Gunther for this one, so.
Okay, I got
it.
Fletcher and Bandito?
Sure.
Fletcher and Bandito got an A.
Okay. Now, keep in mind, that's also two very different styles.
That is a very different style. Let's see. Let's get a different one.
We can pick a better one.
Oh, what about Andrade and...
Oh, Andrade and
Davis.
Okay, let's do that one.
That's a little bit closer. They got a B+.
Okay.
So not too terribly far off.
Right. Minderz, how many sugars did you give this one?
2.5.
So did I. So 2.5 sugars and the adjoining Preeties. That's like I have Preety's head.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let me switch. Oh, why do I get the... Hey, Scott! Scott, if you're listening, get your chocolate milk, honey.
Mm-hmm.
Our next match is Fatal Influence versus the Bellas and Paige.
And we both picked Fatal Influence, by the way.
Okay, so we are both right on that one. Yay! Okay. All right, so the last time in action was Fatal Influence defeated Brie and Paige on Saturday night's main event.
Okay.
All right. Scott, you have your chocolate milk. Are you ready? All right. Paige, Nikki, and Brie took on JC Jane, Fallon Henley, and Lainey Reed in the next matchup. This was Nikki's first official match back after returning from injury. Henley and Brie started for their teams, but all 6 women were fighting each other within the first couple of minutes. The ref wasn't able to watch everything, so she missed when Fatal Influence used some dirty tricks to get an advantage. The weirdest thing about this match was how 2 of the women with less experience looked much better in the ring than the 3 veterans. Jane and Henley looked smoother and more confident with everything they did. Reed is much newer than everyone else, and you could see that gap in experience in a lot of places. They all tried to make this a chaotic encounter, but it seemed way too choreographed to feel like mayhem. Jane took out Paige with the rolling encore to get the win for her team. After the match was over, the Bellas turned on Paige and attacked her to turn heel and break up their alliance for good.
Horrors.
Grade C. Notable moments and observations. The Bellas and Paige coordinated their gear so both teams actually looked like groups instead of random people thrown together, which was a nice touch.
Yes.
Paige's thrust kick looked like it had no power behind it. That's it. That's all they said.
Okay. And they gave this a C.
Yes.
Honestly, I think they rated this higher than I did.
Yeah, they did.
I honestly, I gave this 4.
I gave it 3.5.
And that's not a knock on the Fatal Influence girls either. It's just, what'd you give it?
3.5.
Okay. There we go.
It got us to the Bellas turning on Paige. It would have got higher if Tatum would have came out. You get the next fun one too.
I got the main event.
Wait, what one are we going to compare that one to?
Oh, with the women's match?
Mm-hmm.
There's
really not anything because it's a tag match.
Oh, what was the Sheeta and Maya? Well, no, that was a good match.
Monet and Sheeta and Maya. Hold on. Well, let's just see. The only 2 women's matches you have are Thekla and
Willow.
Sheeta.
Yeah.
That they got a B-. And we really enjoyed that match, Sheeta and Maya. So,
you want to compare it to the dog collar match?
No, I haven't. I know which one we're comparing Danhausen's match to.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I was wrong. It's not the main event. It's the match before. You get the main event, but
no, and that means I get to complain.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Well, next up, Minderz, we've got the WWE Championship match, which is Cody Rhodes challenging CM Punk.
Reb.
Yeah.
What is that?
What?
Who did you pick?
Cody.
How'd that work out for you?
Not good. But I'm okay with how they got there.
Okay.
Last time in action, Punk and Rhodes defeated Gunther and Sammy on main event.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The penultimate match of the night. Ooh, big word for Bleacher Report. So Rhodes challenged Punk for the undisputed WWE Championship. Both men wore special gear that had different meanings, and both received warm welcomes from the crowd. As soon as the bell rang, they got into it. They didn't try to ease into things and picked up the pace immediately. Once Rhodes looked like he may have injured his arm, Punk started to focus on it to set him up for his submission finisher. Can't think of the name of it, fellas?
Yeah, I was saying Anaconda Vice.
Yeah, huh?
Just a thought.
Yeah. They did a good job incorporating some old school wrestling moves with their modern styles. It wasn't a high bar to clear, but this quickly became the best match we had gotten up to this point in the show. Truth. This was a solid back and forth fight with some fundamental pro wrestling. It was such a different feel from every other match on the card. They got enough time to make this an enjoyable encounter without feeling like they had to rush. Punk tried to hit an elbow drop from the top turnbuckle to put Cody through the announce table, but Rhodes moved. So crash and burn. After Rhodes accidentally took out the ref, both men hit their finishers, but there was nobody to make the count. Randy Orton came out of the crowd and hit the American Nightmare with an RKO before making a quick exit. Punk didn't see what happened, so when he got back in the ring, he hit a GTS for the win. Real quick, did you see the fan video of Randy running away with his wife chasing behind him?
No.
He left her in the dust. It was ridiculous.
Well, I got to complain about the moonsault that CM Punk had.
I'm glad you said something because I don't think you weren't privy to my conversation with Bari.
No.
Well,
enlighten me.
I'm happy to.
Okay.
I had, because I saw this moonsault also.
Mm-hmm.
I did not see a botch on that.
I didn't see a botch.
I didn't see an ugly moonsault.
No.
I want to tell you what I sent Bari in the chat. Where is it? I sent this to him after I saw on Monday morning after I saw the clip because I had to watch SummerSlam Monday evening.
Mm-hmm.
I sent him a question. I said, "Is it possible Punk was consciously going for a Terry Funk moonsault because that's sure what it looked like?" To which Bari said, "That's exactly what that was." And then there was something that came up online here. CM Punk says his moonsault at WWE Summerslam was an homage to Terry Funk. Quote, "I don't know if it was incredible. I could take that either way. It was incredibly bad or it was so bad it was good. I don't know. But a little homage. A lot of homages tonight. That was for Terry. That was from SportsCenter."
That's funny.
Hang on. Wait. Where is it? Ah, shit, wrong one. Hang on. I need my sound bite.
Vindication!
All right. We got notable moments and observations. They got a B+, by the way, for this match.
Okay.
All right. The Street Fighter intros before the match were kind of fun. Rhodes' skull mask.
I hated Rose's entrance.
Rhodes' skull mask had, and I may botch this pronunciation because I don't know shit about Street Fighter. Guile's hair.
Sure.
The Guile, is it Julie? Is it Ghoul? I don't know. Punk's gear was a reference to the former NHL team, the Minnesota North Stars, but it looked more like he was wearing Green Bay Packers colors, which would make him a traitor in Chicago. Yeah, if you don't know, then yeah, you would have thought he was wearing Packers stuff. But
that was even I knew that was for the hockey team.
So did I. But to a neophyte who may not know the Minnesota North Stars because they've been in Dallas for forever, they may not know that.
No, that's true.
Punk used a jumping head scissor takedown, which you don't see much these days. The crowd did not seem too into some of this match most of the time, which was kind of strange.
I thought they were.
I thought it was a hot crowd, especially when Randy came out. Well, Minderz, how did you rate this match?
I gave it 2.5.
2.5. All right. I gave it 2. I thought it was a good one.
Nice.
All right. And all right. Next up, Minderz. Now we got our main event.
Mm-hmm.
Hell in a Cell. Rock and roll.
Got this right. Hey, okay. So all in all, you did pretty good. You went 4-2. So night 1.
Okay. Admirable.
And I went 5-1. So,
very nice. Very nice. All right. So we both got this one right. We both picked Oba.
Mm-hmm. All right. Scott, get your chocolate milk. All right.
Popcorn.
Femi defeated JD McDonough and last time in action.
Oh boy, did he.
And Lesnar defeated Femi at Clash in Italy. All right. The Hell in a Cell structure was lowered from the ceiling for the main event of the evening.
What ceiling? It was outdoors.
No, it wasn't. It had a roof. They had the roof on.
Did they have a roof on?
Yeah.
That's a big football stadium. I got thrown off, but
that's okay.
Pudding
was lowered from the ceiling for the main event of the evening between Lesnar and Femi. Both men had a victory over the other heading into this bout, so this was the rubber match and to end the feud for the foreseeable future.
For foreseeable future.
Mm-hmm. It took an unusually long time for the cage to lower all the way to the ground. Both men circled each other as they waited for the ref to call for the bell. Once the match was underway, Femi cornered Lesnar and started beating on him. Once the Beast Incarnate managed to avoid Femi, he started taking him to Suplex City. But the ruler brushed off 3 German suplexes like it was nothing. This was never going to be a technical wrestling match. These are two powerhouses inside a cell, so it was always going to be a slugfest. No shit, Sherlock. They fought in and around the ring, used weapons, and took some big bumps in an attempt to make it exciting.
Attempt.
Lesnar delivered 3 F5s in a row, but it wasn't enough to keep Femi down for the pin. He started to rip up the mat and expose the wooden boards beneath the thin padding. Instead of another F5, he hit a tombstone piledriver.
That was a nice
But it
callback.
still wasn't enough. This match was designed to put Femi over, and it worked. He conquered the beast and survived his best shots. It might not be an instant classic, but it accomplished what it was set out to do and had some entertaining moments along the way. If there was any doubt the WWE sees the ruler as a future top star, they are gone now. It would be a shock if he wasn't chasing a top title by the end of the year. After the match, Lesnar embraced Femi and held up his hand in victory. He asked for a mic and called the ruler the future of WWE. Notable moments and observations. It's still dumb that Femi traded his guaranteed title shot for this.
He didn't trade it.
He didn't.
He postponed it.
WWE didn't do enough to have him explain why he would do that.
Because he doesn't have to explain anything.
Winning a match against Lesnar one more time is not enough motivation, and it made the King of the Ring tourney feel pointless.
Okay, this jackass doesn't pay attention to details.
No.
Didn't he say he wanted the match with Lesnar because he knew that if he challenged for the belt, he knew Lesnar would fuck him?
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't that make sense?
Just like Barry said, he postponed the title shot.
Uh-huh.
Each bead on Femi's necklace was the size of a tennis ball. I will agree that it was a little ridiculous.
I'm so glad they said tennis ball.
The ESPN feed seemed to have some issues during the entrances for some fans. It also took longer for both entrances and introductions than the entire 6-woman tag match earlier in the show. The way Lesnar went through the table looked brutal, but it made a very loud noise too. Do you want to know what they gave this?
What'd they give this?
A B+.
Okay. Well, Minderz, what did you give this?
I would have gave it higher, but
I know the but.
Ending pissed me off. So it is getting 3 sugars.
Ooh.
And I hate that I'm doing that because I love Oba. But I was pissed.
Go deeper.
They pulled up all that, right? So he could do the tombstone pile driver.
Uh-huh.
But then when Oba went to go do the fall from grace,
Uh-huh.
he was on the fucking padding. If you're going to destroy a beast, wouldn't you put him on the boards? That's the hardest part.
Well, I'm not going to criticize Brock for not wanting to take that bump.
Well,
I wouldn't want to.
I mean, that's fine. I get that. But then why did Oba have to take the pile driver on the...
To make him look stronger.
I don't think they needed that.
There's people complaining about the lack of selling in that match. That didn't bother me as much. Just because they're making Oba look like a monster.
Exactly. Not in this one, because Oba needs to look like a monster.
Yeah.
I agree.
Oh, Barry said, well, that means it just took just one finisher.
Maybe I got upset over nothing.
Well, I think you got a little emotional there.
It just irritated me.
Yeah. Well, the right guy won. That's the important thing. And he still has his title shot.
I get that. But again, I just thought Brock was being a little pissing. Sorry.
He brothered him.
He brothered him.
All right. Minderz, do you want to hear the final word about night 1?
Sure.
All right. Saturday's half of this year's SummerSlam PLE had some ups and downs, but as a whole, it probably won't be remembered for much.
Okay.
Punk versus Rhodes was the best match of the night, but the Hell in a Cell contest between Femi and Lesnar had its moments too. I think that's their way of saying, bless their hearts, they tried.
Right?
The most surprising bout was between Gunther and Aldis. Not to me, it wasn't.
Mm-mm.
The SmackDown GM looked good for someone who has spent the last 3 years wearing a suit instead of tights. Again, does the guy not do his research?
Apparently not.
Everything else ranged from disappointing to mediocre. Once again, the number of ad breaks felt egregious for a PLE. Not if you fast forward the day after.
That's why we watch it the day after.
And it doesn't seem like that is going to change anytime soon. Again, fast forward. It's a beautiful thing. Night 2 appears poised to be the stronger show based on the announced cards, so Sunday has every chance to deliver in a big way. Their grade for Night 1 was a C+.
What about you? What do you think?
I do agree. I think Night 2 was better. But I really liked the Aldis Gunther match. I liked the Punk Cody match. I enjoyed the Oba Brock match for what it was. So I'm gonna give this a strong 3 pretties.
And I'll give it a strong 3 sugars.
All right. Well, that's Night 1. Since I started on,
no!
You want me to start this one?
Our new crowbar. He got injured. Son of a.
What?
Shiloh Hill, our new crowbar. Injured with the fractured maxilla.
Hey, Space, what's a maxilla?
I think it's.
Is it part of your back? Is it part of the back? She's asking.
I don't think so. I can look it up. I thought it was the face.
She's going to look it up. Minderz thought it was the face. I mean,
it is. It's right here. It's right here.
Oh, it's the under the nose, over the mouth region. Well, it's not going to make him uglier.
Yeah. No.
AJ added top part of the jaw. Yeah.
Oh, hello.
All right. So, Minderz, do you want me to start this?
Can you send me the thing?
Because the link for this one.
Yeah, would you please?
Incoming.
I mean, we both had opinions about this first match.
We did, and we covered a lot of that with the Kevin Owens hoot segment.
We did.
I was a little bummed that all this is just right back to being the GM again. I was hoping he was going to be full-time in the ring, but
it made sense as to why one of the other people got put into it.
Right.
Okay. Oh crap. Yes, I will take this because this means I get Corbin and Trick.
Okay,
so
now
you go right ahead.
For the record, we nullified our pick on this one.
We did.
Because we had this down as a 1-on-1. I had picked Sammy, you picked Pin, so we were both wrong. But we also didn't know it was going to be a 4-way.
Right. So we
certainly didn't know that Gunther and Owens were going to be the other two.
Right. I'm just curious. Read the last time in action, just because I'm curious.
Last time in action, Finn Balor defeated Royce Keys, Damian Priest, and Trick Williams on SmackDown July 24th. Mm-hmm. Sammy and Gunther lost to CM Punk and Cody Rhodes on main event. Mm-hmm. Gunther defeated Nick Aldis SummerSlam August 1st.
Woohoo!
Then Kevin Owens defeated Sami Zayn Elimination Chamber March 1st, 2025.
So over a year ago.
Over a year.
Yep.
Kevin Owens made a triumphant surprise return to kick off SummerSlam, one of 2 superstars added at the last minute to the number 1 contenders match by SmackDown GM Nick Aldis. The prize fighter outlasted Gunther in the previously announced Balor and Zayn, dropping his longtime frenemy with the stunner to secure a shot at Punk's undisputed WWE Championship. A fantastic match that earned justified "This is awesome" chants from the fans. It featured some hard-hitting physical in-ring action in which all 4 men shined. Later in the match, Owens unloaded with an onslaught of stunners, downing Balor, then Gunther before finishing with Zayn. The match not only brought the goods between the ropes, but it provided night 2 of the PLE with a genuinely shocking moment at the top of the broadcast. That's true.
Yes.
Furthermore, it sets up a fresh match between Owens and Punk, two men with a rich history of dislike, but who have yet to battle each other in a high-profile matchup of any kind in a WWE ring. I don't think they've ever wrestled each other, period. Not even on the
I just wondered that. Yeah.
That is a marquee matchup that will appeal to hardcore wrestling fans between two of the best talkers in the business. Didn't we just say that during Headlines, Minderz?
Mm-hmm.
Excitement levels should be otherworldly for that one. They gave this an A.
Okay. I'm okay with that.
So am I.
But I will agree, Barry said it earlier. And I'm going to put...
Yeah, Finn kind of had boo-boo job face, didn't he?
Finn did have boo-boo job face. And then AJ talking about Shiloh. News comes from the man himself. He posted a video on Instagram talking about how he's not cleared to work out and he's so bored he's going down rabbit holes online about the tournament in Rio that Pat Patterson won. Oh,
that's a hidden treasure. I'm finding that tournament. Minderz, how many sugars did you give this match?
I gave it 2.
2 sugars.
Yes.
For the fact that we got the surprise of Kevin Owens, I went 2 instead of.
Yeah, well, I mean that's why mine went 2.
Yeah.
Because I usually don't like multi-man matches.
No. Minder's Law is a real pain in the ass, isn't it?
It can be. Okay. Next up. Oh wait, you didn't do the top takeaways.
Oh, hang on. Let me get there. Let's see. Top takeaways. Zayn doesn't get enough credit for his status as one of WWE's workhorses. Agree. He has brought it all year long between the ropes and on the mic. He feels further away from the top prize in the company. He just had it.
Yeah.
Sorry, just weeks after holding it for the first time, but hopefully he can hang around on the top of the card on Friday nights. If he's going to be on top of the card, it's going to be on Fridays. It's not going to be on Raw.
Mm-mm.
Owens looks like he has barely missed any time. He favored his head and neck every time he took a bump, and justifiably so. But from an in-ring performance perspective, he showed up and showed out in his first match in almost 18 months.
Yep.
All right. Next up, we have...
It's Tricky.
Uh-huh.
Trick Willie.
Trick Willie.
Trick Willie. You were wrong.
I was wrong. I didn't think they'd take that fuzzy monstrosity away from him this soon after giving it to him.
Right?
You picked Corbin.
I was... what does that mean? I was...
You were on the ball on that one.
Okay. All right.
I'm going to call bullshit on this last time in action graphic real quick. Well, I'll let you read it first, and then I'll react.
Last time in action, Trick Williams lost a fatal 4-way match to Finn Balor. Baron Corbin and Apollo Crews lost to Los Garzas in SmackDown August 30th of 2024.
Wrong.
Yeah?
Bishop Dyer was just on MLW like 2 weeks ago.
Last in action on WWE. Well, no, because they did TNA for dummies.
Last time with a company that is loosely affiliated with WWE.
Right.
All right, Minderz, get on with it.
All right, so Lil Yachty proved to be Williams' downfall Sunday as Corbin capitalized on the distraction from the rapper's bump through the table at ringside, blasting Williams.
Yeah, through.
That's being generous.
Cracked it. He cracked the table and bounced off.
Blasting Williams with the United States Championship and finishing him off with End of Days. The victory netted Corbin his first U.S. title since 2017 and set his opponent up to chase him for the gold moving forward. A perfectly acceptable wrestling match between two guys who have not worked a one-on-one match since 2023. Still, they recovered from a bumpy start nicely and had the fans hanging on the near falls, culminating with the Yachty bump and tainted heel win.
It's not tainted if he didn't get caught.
While the outcome may surprise some, it will benefit the SmackDown mid-card, which is heavy on baby faces. Takeaways. Corbin is a guy who probably never should have departed WWE.
Bullshit.
The fuck you. But needed to do so to experience life outside of the company. He
He's
still
not
looks
backpacking
great.
through Europe. He went to go learn a new hold. That's a good thing.
He still looks great, moves as fluid as ever for someone his size, and looks the part of a legitimate champion. He is the perfect heel for Williams, Carmelo Hayes,
Ilya.
Ilya Dragunov, Ricky Saints, and others to chase on Fridays. Does this potentially set up Williams to split from Yachty? As fun as the rapper has been in his role, Reb.
Mm-hmm.
As fun as the rapper has been in his role, it might be the next step for Williams on his way to the main event scene. They gave this a C+.
I think that's a little harsh.
I do too.
All right. Well, Minderz, what did you give this?
I gave it a 3.
Yachty's table bump kind of he took points off, so I gave it 3.5.
Okay. Oh wait, what's the next one?
Next one's the ladder match for the interim women's championship. You went Chelsea, so you were right on this one.
I was right on this.
I had gone Charlotte.
The only one we didn't have was Lash Legend.
Right, we didn't know that one yet.
So I was right. You were wrong.
Last time in action. I'm sorry.
Do you realize what this means?
What?
I get to read the Danhausen match.
Oh boy, you want to trade?
No, I'll be all right.
All right. Last time in action, Charlotte Flair defeated Nia Jax by DQ. Jade Cargill defeated Nia Jax by DQ.
I'm noticing a theme.
Chelsea Green and Tiffany Stratton beat Nia Jax by DQ. I'm kidding. They lost to Beach Avenue Chin. And Lash Legend defeated Julia. Okay, why did I say this? The 4th season of W Unreal on Netflix just got an incredible storyline as Chelsea Green, the breakout star of the reality show and beloved underdog of the SmackDown Women's Division, outlasted Flair, Legend, Cargill, and Stratton to win the interim WWE Women's Championship. I do like how she dedicated it to Michael Hayes. I popped.
Right.
All right. The Hot Mess looked to have the title won earlier in the bout, but Cargill's baddies, Meechin and B-Fab, interfered on behalf of their associate. I almost read asshole there, but it's associate. And left her hanging upside down in the rungs of a ladder. So they're big helps. Cargill dumped Stratton and Legend off of one ladder, then joined Flair on another. They fought hard and furiously, tipping their own over and sending themselves out of the ring. Dumb. Green sat up, scaled the ladder, and retrieved the title, paying off a long and arduous journey. Yeah, that's the sit-up with the core strength that we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
It remains to be seen where this goes from here, but this was absolutely a fan service outcome and one that Green earned through hard work, willingness to do what is asked of her, and the ability to get anything over. One of the feel-good outcomes of the show. This match itself was fine, and while it did not reinvent the wheel, there were enough big bumps and crowd-pleasing spots to keep the audience invested in the eventual outcome with a great moment to top it off. You know what it reminded me of, Minderz? WrestleMania when Cardona won the Intercontinental title in the ladder match.
I wondered if you were going to throw that up there or not.
Uh-huh. All right, so they gave this match a B.
All right.
Uh-huh. Top takeaways. The Cargill Legend stare down was visually impressive. Yes, it was. If Legend can get that all-important push and build a connection with the audience, a match between her and Cargill down the line is a huge moneymaker. But it's going to be crap until they get some green off of both of them.
Mm-hmm.
Flair and Stratton always beat the hell out of each other, and they did not disappoint here, absolutely unloading with forearms. I almost said firearms. Forearms and hard right hands. This is not a gunfight. The double-handed choke slam from Legend to Stratton from the top rope and onto a ladder was a fantastic spot and sounded like it hurt bunches. Probably because it probably didn't tickle. Crowd reaction for Green and her teased win late in the match was enormous and reflective of their connection to the Hot Mess.
We love Miss Chelsea Green.
We are fans.
We don't exactly approve of her husband choices, but
hey, I have no issue with her husband. Her husband's always been nice to me.
Mm-hmm.
And you, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Minderz, how many sugars did you give this match?
2.5. I enjoyed this match.
I gave it 3 because I didn't care for the anytime BFAB is on my TV is a downer.
Well, yeah, that's always a downer, but
Yeah, so I gave it 3 pretties.
one thing they didn't mention though, and I'm curious to see if this is going to play out somehow, is Chelsea pushing Tiffany off the ladder.
Yeah. Barry says, "Goof, no more furry belt." I think it's supposed to be good.
I think he meant good.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised. Corbin's such a dick. I could see him carrying that around to wave it in Trick's face.
At least for a little while.
For a little bit.
Yeah.
Then AJ says, Lil Yachty is the best celebrity involvement in wrestling in the last 5 years.
I'll let you comment on that.
I'm not a big fan of Lil Yachty. I mean, nobody's stopping Bad Bunny for the foreseeable future.
No.
All right, Minderz, you get to talk about the human monies on a pole match. Danhausen versus Dominic Mysterious.
Are we going to compare this? I think we're comparing this to
Ciampa and Jericho?
Yeah.
Well, nobody used a drill in this one, thankfully.
Don't put it past them.
Well, no, I would, because they have sense in their heads in the creative.
Hey, we both got this right.
We both got this right. We both went with Danhausen.
This is your first one that you've gotten right.
That's not good.
For night 2. That was the first one you got right.
Wow. Now, to be fair, the first match,
Well, yeah, but neither one of us got the first match right. So,
can I say, before you read this, can I say I'm just glad that they put a giant bag with a $sign on it on the pole instead of like a briefcase or a something or other.
Why?
Because it's just cartoonishly ridiculous.
Okay.
Also, Joe Hendry needs to pull his pants up.
Mm-hmm. Last time in action, Danhausen defeated JD McDonough. I feel like, and Dominic Mysterio lost to Joe Henry.
Mm-hmm.
Reb, they used your word.
They sure did.
Chicanery reigned in the human monies on a pole match.
Real quick, did you notice how Wade was aghast that they were talking about human monies when there's no other kind of money?
Uh-huh.
I enjoyed that.
Wade was on point. As was to be expected, based on the build to a showdown between Danhausen and AAA Mega Champion Dominic Mysterio. JD McDonough interfered on behalf of Dirty Dom, only to be taken out by Mini-Hausens. Did you happen to hear who one of the Mini-Hausens was?
It was Brad Williams.
Yes! I love Brad Williams.
Did you see what JD posted after this match was over?
Huh.
This must be what it feels like to be Oba. Because he was throwing all those little fuckers around.
He took 5 of them out.
Well, he'd know.
Okay. Including Toritohausen.
Uh-huh.
The latter even took out Dirty Dom, first with the Hurricane Rana, then a Tope Suicida on the floor. McDonough re-entered the ring, laid out the Mini-Hausens, and looked to be the difference maker in the bout until Joe Hendry made a save and cracked him over the head with a guitar.
It was over the back, let's be honest.
Danhausen ultimately cursed Mysterio, climbed the pole, and won the match. True to his babyface self, he gave out the money to his fans. As a fan, when you hear Danhausen and Dirty Dom are wrestling in a human monies on a pole match, you have certain expectations of what that will look like. Do you, though? Do you really? This met those expectations and exceeded them. It was harmless fun, the crowd loved it, and one of the most popular and recognizable wrestlers in the world won. You cannot ask for more than that out of a gimmick match such as this.
Okay.
They gave it a C+.
Okay.
Top takeaway. Bret Hart is your favorite wrestler's favorite wrestler, as evidenced by the Hitman-inspired tights Danhausen sported. McDonough can make anything look great, as he did here on a few occasions. He is the most underrated and underappreciated wrestler on the WWE roster, and it's not even close.
What have I been saying for years?
It's what we've been saying. What both of us have been saying for a while now. Oh, I hate you. You got the good match.
All right. So they gave this a C+, Minderz?
They did.
All right.
Hold on. Let me see what they...
Oh, what they give Jericho and Ciampa?
Yeah, I don't remember what they gave Jericho and Ciampa. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. I lost it. There it is. Winner's Life Grades. There we go. Hold on, I'll be right there. Just a second.
Where's my
Wait.
thinking music?
I don't want the damn thinking music. I hit. That's a heartbeat. That's weird. What did they give this one? What did Bleacher Report give?
They gave this a C+.
They gave Jericho and Ciampa a B.
Yeah, they're on the take.
They're getting paid.
Yeah. Minders, do you want to tell me first, or do you want me to tell you what I gave it first?
I gave it 4.
Okay, so we agreed then. It's better than I expected it to be. And again, if you're getting a Danhausen match, you're getting some fuckery. It's not
Okay, but didn't need to be one. As soon as how much did all of us in the group chat groan when we found out it was Human Money on a pole match?
Well, if you listen to Bill Watts, anything is over when it's on a pole. Yeah, the MVP of this match was McDonough.
Oh yes,
Hands down.
hands down.
I honestly expected Dominic to win just because there was no pinfalls or anything involved.
Well, he tried to get it right off the bat, so
Yeah. There was a little bait and switch because the bag was actually full of the novelty Danhausen money from the website.
No, there were ones in there too.
There were ones in there. That's true. Do you want a $13 trillion Danhausen Minders?
No, I'm okay. You probably do though.
No.
I don't know how. Wait,
where am I going to put it, Minders?
How much? It's a dollar bill. I'm sure you can find somewhere. I'm just curious. Yeah, I'm one of those people. Shop.com. I'm just curious how much it costs for one of those.
Well, I think you get like a bundle, don't you?
I don't know. I'm going to find out. I'm looking right now. Okay. So it says you get it looks like I don't know how many you get. Here it shows like you get like 8.
Okay.
And they want $25 for 8 of them.
It's a little steep.
A little steep.
A little steep ski.
For human teeth, for his jar of teeth, is $30.
Well, it's harder to get teeth than it is to print fake money.
The cheapest thing right now. Damn.
They gotta sell like a Matchbox, one of his little car with him driving it, right?
Not yet, they don't. Not that I see so far yet. Just looking to see. So far, the cheapest thing I found is that mask.
Oh, the Danhausen mask?
Uh-huh. For $15.
Yeah.
Yep. Holy crap. For youth, I slide Danhausen shoes, like flip-flops,
Uh-huh.
that say you are cursed. $65.
That's steep for something that's had somebody's feet in them.
No, that's like for youth, for kids.
Oh, I thought you said used.
Youth.
Okay. I'm paying $65 for child shoes.
Right?
All
Oh,
right.
wait, nope. Shot glasses are only $9.
Okay.
Well, $10.
I might invest in a Danhausen shot glass.
You can always get the WrestleMania Vegas. I was there. Danhausen WWE autographed WrestleMania 42 poker table mini title.
But I wasn't there. would be
Limited
worth a lot.
edition of 25 for $300.
Yeah, I'm good. All right. Well, Minders, let's move on because we have an Intercontinental Championship match here. Penta defending against Chad Gable. We both picked Gable.
Okay, we're both correct.
Woot woot.
Okay, I'm going to say it right now, and I'm sure you're going to agree.
Uh-huh.
Match of the entire show.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
They stole the show.
Yes, which we thought they might.
We said last week that we thought they would.
Last time in action, Penta and Gable defeated Ethan Page and Rusev on the 20th of July. Ooh, excuse me. The Chad Gable redemption story reached its conclusion Sunday night in his hometown of Minneapolis when he overcame a bloodied forehead and a damaged left shoulder to defeat Penta and capture the Intercontinental Championship. The first singles title of his career represented years of hard work and dedication to his craft. From American Alpha to Shorty G, Alpha Academy to American Made, El Grande Americano and back, he entered Sunday's show having accomplished anything and everything except holding a solo title. Can we just forget about Shorty G? That was just a bad
can
idea.
we please? Shorty G was terrible. We all stuck with him, though.
Yeah, we did. His victory in front of his family and friends in the town where he grew up and still resides made for an emotional and satisfying culmination of his journey. That it came against Penta, who has been as dominant the champion as any this past year, only enhanced the moment. Also, the fact that Penta was Gable was Penta's first opponent.
Mm-hmm.
The match may not have lived up to lofty expectations, but it was still a strong effort from two of the best workers on the roster, ending with Gable tapping Penta out with his trademark ankle lock. How Triple H and the creative team follow up on this enormous moment for Gable will determine if his run is a success. There is plenty of talent on Raw to work with, including Ethan Page, Rusev, Javon Evans, Dragon Lee, JD McDonough, Dominic Mysterio, and WWE Hall of Famer Rey Mysterio. That's all they put?
That's it.
That's it. They gave this match a B.
Okay, top takeaways.
Top takeaways. This was a match that suffered from the babyface versus babyface format, and that the crowd loved both men and didn't want to boo Penta, which hurt Gable's resilient underdog battle from underneath to win the title.
Was he watching the same match we were?
I don't think he was. I think he was watching Penta's first match.
Maybe.
The post-match promo with Gable's family joining him in the ring was a great touch and heightened the emotion of the moment. Until he had to do a shot of root beer with the dog.
No, until he had to drink 2 root beers with a dog.
Uh-huh. All right. So they gave it... Shoot, what did they give it? A B.
They gave it a B.
Minderz, what did you give this match?
I gave this one sugar.
Wow. Okay. I didn't go that. I gave it 1.5. But...
I gave it 1.
Okay. I heard you. But... Yeah. Best match of the weekend.
Yep. I don't think that guy was watching the same match we did.
No.
Because I didn't feel like...
That or he's conditioned to assume it's going to be worse than anything AEW puts out. Ooh, what are we comparing this one to?
I think we'd have to do Omega Knight, right?
Unless we're saving that for the main event.
Well, then you don't have too many other options. Oh, how about Fletcher and Bandito?
There you go. Yeah, that'll work.
Fletcher and Bandito. What'd you guys get? They gave Fletcher and Bandito an A.
And they gave Gable and Penta a B.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I liked Penta or Fletcher and Bandito, but I don't think I liked it more than this.
I don't think I liked it more than this. But maybe we're more involved because of the mask versus mask.
Maybe.
So maybe it meant more to us.
And maybe they thought that Fletcher Bandito was better because of all the false finishes and crazy high spots and shit that they do.
False finishes.
Which, as we know, that's not our cup of tea.
It's not our cup of tea.
All right. Main event, Minderz, for the World Heavyweight Championship. Roman versus Rollins. You picked Roman. I picked Rollins.
So that means you were wrong and I was right.
My ego's bruised enough from forgetting to mention Hogan. You don't have to rub it in.
Roman Reigns defeated Jacob Fatu at Clash in Italy, May 31st, and Seth Rollins defeated Braun Breaker at Clash of Champions, June 30th. Reigns exorcised the demon that is the Shield and Rollins Sunday night, defeating the Visionary in a match that will rank among the
Where'd you go?
in a match that will rank among the year's best come December. The Tribal Chief resisted his opponent's mind games, and there was no bloodline interference. Instead, Reigns overcame the greatest threat to his current run as champion clearly in the center of the ring, defeating him with 3 consecutive spears.
That just tells me his finish is not strong if he needs 3 of them.
It was the culmination of a match that relied heavily on the exchange of finishers. Odes to their former Shield mate, Dean Ambrose. Love how they call him Dean Ambrose here, not Moxley.
Well, in the Shield, he was Dean Ambrose.
And several perfectly executed false finishes and dramatic near falls. The fans hung on everything both men did. Hold on.
Breathe.
Pleh. The fans hung on everything both men did, ate up all the references, and delivered the heat befitting a match of this magnitude.
Yeah.
Most memorable was what occurred after the bell, when Reigns extended his fist and Rollins, reluctantly at first,
of course,
joined him for the ceremonial Shield fist bump. On the mat below, the Shield mask, another ode to Ambrose, and the magic the trio created during its run. It was an era-ending battle, a perfectly executed main event and defining matchup on both men's careers. With Rollins out of the way, where might Reigns head from here? Looks like LA Knight and Solo Sikoa could each be on the horizon for the Tribal Chief following their win Saturday night. They gave us an A+.
Okay, this was a really good match.
It was a good match. I don't think it deserved an A+. Top takeaways. Rollins took a few big, hard bumps that must have left his back wrecked by the end of the night. Nobody times the dramatic kickouts like Reigns. He is the best in the business at it and one of the best of all time.
Odd thing to fixate on, okay.
Rollins bounced off the ropes and delivered a clothesline a la Ambrose. Reigns added dirty deeds as both men paid tribute to the Shield brother, who is now working as Jon Moxley in All Elite Wrestling.
Did they have to add that last bit, like we don't know that that's Jon Moxley?
I guess.
Minderz, I gave this match 2 pretties.
And I gave it 2 sugars.
All right. Well, let's look at the MVP and overall grade.
Thank you, because I'm going...
Yeah, I hear that play, as you say.
Play.
All right. MVPs are Seth and Roman.
I don't agree with that.
Yeah, I'm not surprised they said that, considering they gave the match an A+.
Right.
Sunday's portion of SummerSlam was always going to live or die based on how the World Heavyweight Championship match performed. Thankfully, for WWE's sake, Rollins and Reigns, the company's 2 standard bearers for the last decade, delivered in a huge way. But they're making it sound like if the match failed, the company's going under. In a match that eclipsed all but possibly one contest in WWE this year, they delivered a masterpiece that both settled this chapter of their rivalry and closed the loop on the Shield. The weight of the show rested on their shoulders, and they reminded even their staunchest critics why WWE trusts them to be in that spot. With great power comes great... Okay, now they're getting sanctimonious here. With great power comes great responsibility, and Reigns and Rollins have more than delivered in this summertime blockbuster. Real quick, before I give you the grade, after I was in SummerSlam, I was chatting with Bari, and something popped in my head as far as, like, comparisons, which I generally hate comparisons. As you know, they are the thief of joy, as Mark Twain said.
Mm-hmm.
But I sent him a message at 8:30 a.m. on Monday.
Oh boy.
So I said, too bold to say Roman and Rollins are this era's Taker and Triple H? ? As far as like their role in the company, I mean, is where I'm getting at.
I don't think so.
If you look at the roster now, I mean, Roman has that aura, not Undertaker aura, obviously. Nobody has that.
Right.
But he's the big match guy. He's got the entrance. He's got the vibe to him,
Mm-hmm.
which is similar to what Undertaker did with his own stuff, which was obviously different.
Right.
But then Rollins is the workhorse. He's the guy that puts on the main events and always has good matches, and he can be the effective babyface or a heel.
Whichever they need him to be at the time.
Now, granted, when he's a heel, he can usually be more annoying than Triple H was.
Yes. Now I'm gonna throw an idea. I'm gonna throw a question out there that I wanted to ask you last week.
Okay.
And I forgot to ask you.
Uh-huh.
With some of the booking that they're doing now,
Uh-huh.
do you feel like they're booking for the wrestling, or are they booking for Unreal?
I think it depends on who it is.
Because it got brought up on Courtney and Brian.
Uh-huh.
And I kind of wondered. I wanted to get your opinion on it. Because I'm like you. There's some things that I think they're booking it for the TV show.
Now, to be fair, I haven't watched Unreal. I
haven't either.
Watching Unreal.
I haven't either.
But I could see that definitely with Chelsea, considering the Michael Hayes stuff, because we've all seen that clip and talk about Chelsea on there. Maybe Punk and Owens.
I like I said, I just wondered, are they doing that?
I mean, it's not unreasonable to think that. I'd have to see more to see where they're going with it.
Well, but that means we're gonna have to watch Unreal.
Yes, you are. Okay, so they gave an overall grade on this on night 2 a B+.
Okay.
They say night 2 greatly eclipsed its predecessor, delivering extraordinary surprises such as Kevin Owens' return and Chelsea Green's well-deserved championship victory, an emotional victory for Chad Gable, fun nonsense involving Danhausen, and one of the best matches of the year. It had something for everyone, and more importantly, left fans excited and satisfied at a time when WWE most needed it. You know, I want to check something now too. They gave Roman and Rollins an A+. I think we both agree that's not going to be the best match of the year. We already
No. I don't think it's going to be match of the year, but that's just me.
I'm curious. I want to see what they gave Mask versus Mask.
Did they give it anything?
That's what I want to find out. There was a lot of SummerSlam on here.
You know, if you go... Hold on. Let me see if I find it before you do. Yeah, Bleacher Report. AAA. Great. Here we go.
Did you find it?
Yeah, possibly. Hold on. Yeah, this is the mask for... Yeah, I found it.
Okay.
I just got to get to that match. Here we go. There it is. They gave it an A+.
Okay, so in their opinion, those two matches are equally good.
Yes.
I disagree.
I think Mask versus Mask was better.
Head and shoulders.
Yep. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Minderz, I want to talk a little bit about Raw.
The less we talk about it, the better.
Well, I will say I enjoyed the segment with Roman and LA Knight kicking it off.
I love LA Knight's promos.
I think maybe more I enjoyed after Roman was dressing down his boys and tells him to leave him alone. Then LA just comes strutting in.
I think my other favorite part of that was LA Knight using the Shield lingo or the say you suck.
Hey, he's pretty good at the phonetics.
He is. He is.
Then we mentioned headlines. Big Cass is back. Okay.
Yeah. Dude, him next, is it Kathy Kelly?
Kathy
The girl
Kelly.
in
Yeah.
She is so short.
She is. She's tiny. And I'm curious to see him standing next to like Roxanne Perez.
Right?
She'll be up to his knees.
Maybe. I was like, he's the same height as Ben Bishop, so it's gonna be
6
it's
feet
gonna
12
be
inches
like
tall.
exactly. It's gonna be like me next to Ben Bishop.
Hey, I want to mention something else here before we move on. Because wait, I didn't want to do that. I just did full screen. I need to have all my stuff there. But you know how on WWE Radio on Sirius they're doing audio of all the pay-per-views with
Mm-hmm.
Nick and Booker T.
Mm-hmm.
Am I cloudy on your video?
No?
Okay, good.
I
Anyway,
don't know.
Anyway, so somebody put something up on Twitter. It says here on Mania Club WWE that put this caption here. A blind member of our community weighed in on the recent edition of the audio on WWE Radio and gave Vic Joseph his flowers for his Night 1 SummerSlam broadcast.
Okay.
So here's what he wrote or dictated. Don't know. Honored to share my thoughts on tonight's radio coverage. As someone who's 100% blind, I fell in love with wrestling because of Jim Ross and Jerry Lawler. They described everything so well you didn't need vision. Okay.
Okay.
I can agree with that on Jim Ross was definitely very good at that. He continues, I haven't felt that level of inclusivity until tonight. Vic Joseph did an incredible job. For the first time since 2008, I didn't have to guess a single detail. Now, that's a hell of a compliment for a play-by-play guy.
That is.
For instance, when Cole went quiet during Punk's walkout, Vic made sure I knew what was happening, what he was wearing, and where he was. Nice. So Vic gets the assignment. It's radio. You gotta paint the picture there. He finishes, I know some fans aren't happy with the format change, but for the blind community, it's a total game changer. I'm overwhelmed and completely in love with wrestling all over again. So I have a question.
Yes.
Do you think that this would motivate Tony to do the same thing? Maybe not on Sirius, obviously that's WWE Radio.
Right.
But would they do something similar to this where they would have an audio-only format for the visually impaired to enjoy the product?
You would think so.
And how do you think a blind person would react hearing, hey, they just set him on fire?
That was great.
Now he's got a drill. The drill sounds like this. I kid, but I'm serious. Do you think that Tony would consider going with this and the word that the guy used, inclusivity, is very interesting that he used that word.
Mm-hmm. I like that idea. I do. You know what? Kind of, just to kind of play off of that a little bit. I'm going to give props to one of our local guys. And as much as it kind of pains me to say this guy's name,
Carson Drake.
No. Benjamin Trust.
Ben Trust.
He has been learning ASL.
Nice.
And the reason he is doing it is because his little boy is not talking a whole lot, so they're trying to let him be more involved, and I think it's fantastic because
that's awesome.
Now people can, because even if you can't hear, you can still see. You see what's going on. You can feel what's going on.
Yeah. To put that in a wrestling parlance, the Rock and Roll Express used a lot of sign language. Like
Yeah.
when they would, like during matches, they would sign each other instead of talking in the ring,
Mhm.
and that's because Robert Gibson's mother is a deaf mute,
Oh wow,
so he already knew, and he taught Ricky sign language.
nice.
And Jim
So-
Ross always made sure to mention that when he'd have a tag, like they had a tag match, like the match they had with the Bodies at SummerSlam '93. He mentioned that.
Yeah, I just think it's nice that it's
but no,
becoming more
it's-
inclusive.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Because
they
there's
already
lots
do
of I
the
don't even think about it honestly.
yeah. I mean, they already do all the foreign language tables. You know, the French, the German, the
Mhm.
Arabic, all that. Why not do just a straight radio broadcast?
Yeah, deaf and blind. Yep.
Hell, just do it on their Twitter feed. Just have it
Yeah.
set up for a live feed or on their Facebook or Instagram or whatever.
Right.
Or, I mean, they don't need a Patreon. They make enough money, but you know. Plus, I don't know if you can do live on Patreon. I'm still working on figuring that out. But yeah, that's just something I wanted to throw out there because I thought that was a really cool thing that I saw on Facebook yesterday. So
Mhm.
props to Vic Joseph. I'm actually tempted to go back and listen to that audio.
I want you
broadcast.
to because I want to know. He said Vic Joseph. He didn't
Yeah,
say anything about Booker.
He didn't mention Booker T.
We didn't have to listen. We didn't have to listen to Book sing "Trick to the Ring."
Oh yes, man. Yeah.
Mhm.
I do a horrible Booker T impression. Minderz,
Yeah.
I have a question for you.
We didn't get through all of Raw.
Oh, what did I miss?
Well, all we talked about was Roman and LA.
No, we talked about Cass.
And then we stopped.
Oh, there's something else I wanted to mention. Apparently, there was some backstage interaction between Roman and Mysterio where it sounds like Ray's trying to get Roman to AAA.
Yes.
And they're saying it might be in Chicago during All Out. Just load the card up on AAA during All Out.
So we're gonna have Roman. We're gonna have Punk. We're gonna have.
Oh, Punk, I think, is supposed to be challenging Dom.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Roman, I would assume they'd have him defending the World Championship. Against whom to be determined.
Yeah.
Who would you like to see Roman defend that World Championship against out of anybody in AAA right now? Dom's off the table.
About almost.
No, I don't think almost. Maybe Damian Priest, but they can get that match on the main roster.
Yeah, you can get that anytime.
I'll tell you who I think would be fun. Would be Roman and Dr. Wagner Jr.
Yes.
I'm sorry, El Hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr.
Yeah, the son of.
Yes.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that.
We'll go Parka.
I don't know about that one.
No, maybe not. I like I got El Hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr. though.
Yeah, I think Dr. Wagner Jr.
He's basically their top baby face right now. Besides, unless they go with El Grande. But do you want him losing? That's the question.
Not really.
No. I think Hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr. is not hurt by a loss to Roman Reigns.
No, I don't think so either. Or even
Galeno?
Yeah.
But is Galeno in that position yet?
No. Is there anybody in the Roman Reigns position other than Dominic or
Grande?
Jack
Cartwheel.
What weekend is that?
I don't know, but he's probably busy.
Wait, it's the weekend after Labor Day weekend, right?
I think so.
Because Labor Day weekend is all in, right? Like September.
I believe so.
6th?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I was just trying to think because I noticed where Jack Cartwheel put up that he's looking for bookings September 3rd, 4th, and 5th.
Oh. Okay.
So I was like, well, he's not going to be on AAA that.
Yep. All right. So we had Becky and Stephanie come back they're eyeing Liv in that world championship.
Yeah, when Becky came back and they were like, "Oh, she's going to," or they were like, I was like, "Why do they think she's going after their Continental Championship belt?" What?
She had that already. She wants the world title back.
Yeah, she's done with that one.
But she's a babyface now.
Yeah.
Man, she flips more than the Big Show these days.
She does. She just kind of does what she needs.
She does what they need her to.
Worlds Collide is September 26th
in Chicago.
Sure. I'm questioning Sean.
Well, I'm sure he's done his diligent research.
Oh, I'm sure he has too.
Was there anything else I'm forgetting from Raw, Minderz?
Did you happen to notice that one Adam Pearce was talking to somebody in the back while Braun and Heyman were having their little shenanigans?
I did not, but again, I don't see so good. So who was he talking to?
It looked like Michin to me.
Oh.
So I wonder if the baddies and Jade are going to Raw.
Can we leave B-Fab somewhere else?
I would be more than happy for you to leave B-Fab somewhere else. Ever since she was with Shittown or Shit, whatever they were.
Row.
Shit Row. Yeah, ever since she was with Shit Row. Flop Dollar.
Flop Dollar. Like Swerve. Didn't care for Flop. Didn't mind Ashanti the Adonis.
Nope. I didn't mind Ashanti the Adonis.
Sean says, I think it was Lyra.
No, I don't think so. I didn't think it looked like Lyra, but I could be wrong.
Okay.
I thought it looked like Michin. And I did some research, and it was said that we're not doing who's whooping who.
I know. I'm adjusting things.
Crap! I don't even know who her Hall of Fame is this week.
Oh yeah, I know. I made it a surprise. Minderz, I do have a question for you.
Do you or does Emil?
Yes.
Okay.
I tweaked the soundbite because I felt like I cut it off too early on the one I had before.
Okay.
Are you ready for the main event?
Very nice.
All right, it is time for the JTR Hall of Fame, Minderz. And before we get to our inductee, I have a question. I mean, the news just dropped today.
Mm-hmm.
Should we go ahead and put Dory Funk Jr. in the territory wing?
Sure.
I mean, he's not in yet, which a lot of people would say is ridiculous.
Yeah. Another one of those that how is he not? Yeah.
So why don't we go ahead? We're going to put the great Dory Funk Jr. in the territory wing of the JTR Hall of Fame. I don't have a graphic for it yet, but I think it should. I think it should happen.
It should happen.
Mm-hmm. But in the meantime, Minderz, our scheduled inductee this month is going to be our first inductee into the Impact wing of the JTR Hall of Fame.
Can I take a guess?
You get two.
Nick Aldis.
No.
Oh. Jeff Jarrett. AJ Styles. Damn it!
AJ. And because it's the Impact wing, I used a TNA picture.
I see that. God, his son looks a lot like him.
If you're going Impact wing, it's got to be either Jarrett or AJ for the first one.
Well, I just thought since Aldis was in the match that you might have.
Yeah, maybe eventually.
Yeah.
Maybe the British Invasion as a group.
There you go. But
AJ though, and you are correct, by the way. We got to see Avery in GCW this weekend.
Mm-hmm. And he looks so much like his daddy.
He does. Actually, facially, he looks kind of like his mama.
Visually looks like his mom. He wrestles like his
He
dad.
wrestles like his daddy, and real impressive in the ring. My only concern is he's using a lot of his dad's moves,
Here's the thing.
but he's also greener than goose shit.
I was going to say, I'm going to argue.
I hope that as he progresses, he starts making his own style. No pun intended.
What I'm hoping for, because I haven't watched him and Marcus yet, but I saw
You're
him
going to-
and
I will just say you're going to enjoy it.
I did watch him and Fez. Was that the guy's name?
I think that was his name.
I did watch that one. He sells really good.
He does. He
I'm very
moves well.
proud of. He moves really well. He's good in and out of the ring.
Mm-hmm.
He gets you to. I was surprised how much he was able to get me to acknowledge that Marcus was out there for the Omaha show.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Oh, you said acknowledge.
No.
Yeah, Marcus was on commentary during Avery's match in the Omaha show.
Right. And I liked the way that when he went out, he just kind of looked.
Just
And they didn't spend a whole lot of time on it, but it was enough that you could tell that he knew that he was watching.
He clocked him. He's like, okay, I know he's there.
Right. And then even Marcus was very supportive. Like at first I didn't know if he was going to be.
Yeah, he wasn't the snarky prick on commentary. He was like, it sounded like he was legitimately scouting him.
Yeah, which was kind of neat. So.
Yeah. But yeah, you're going to enjoy that match, I think.
Well, I love Marcus, so I'm sure I probably will. And like I said, what I saw of Avery, I was impressed. So.
Did you know he's teaming up with Doc Gallows' son and other indie companies right now?
That seems fitting, doesn't it?
Yeah. Bullet Club 2.0.
Let's do it. Bullet Club 2.0.
I'm good. All right. But AJ Styles, Minderz, we're burying the lead here.
I mean, you don't get much better for Impact.
No, he was literally Mr. TNA for about 3 years between 2004 and 2006.
Yeah.
And then he held every belt they had multiple times.
Although,
including the NWA World Championship.
But he did lose to the Flying Ninjas. Or the Flying
Elvises.
Elvises.
Hey, that was on Jerry Lynn and Low Key, just as much as it was AJ. It took 3 guys to lose that match.
So bad. That match is so bad.
I like all the guys in Flying Elvises.
I know, I love all the guys already.
Tony Siaki's great. Jimmy Yang. And
Jimmy Yang!
Jose Estrada.
We love Jimmy Yang.
But yeah, once they really started establishing that X Division, like it was the second week when they did that 4-way match for the X Division title. Yeah. It was AJ, Loki, Jerry Lynn, and Psychosis.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's a good group.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll tell you, if you want to see some good stuff, one of these days I got to find the DVD of the 2002 Ted Petty Invitational, IW Mid-South.
Mm-hmm.
First round, and this is TNA was already
TPI.
A thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just figured out what TPI meant.
Ted Petty Invitational.
Gotcha.
But the TPI was about, September, so about 4 months after TNA launched in 2002. Mm-hmm. And AJ was in the tournament against Chris Daniels in the first round.
Ah.
And
that's how he got his foot in the door.
No, AJ was already there in TNA. It might be how Daniels got his foot in the door.
Gotcha.
Because Daniels wasn't there from day one. But that was a period when those two were having matches all over the country and stealing every show they were on. And then TNA waited like 2 years to put them in the ring together for the X Division Championship. Well, Daniels was doing Triple X. He was in a tag team for most of that.
Oh, that's true too. Yeah.
But when you talk about AJ, you talk about all of his rivalries. I mean, first one, obviously, you think Joe and Daniels. I would say three.
Joe's the first one that always comes to my mind.
See, I can't think of AJ and Joe without adding Daniels to the mix from that 3-way in Unbreakable.
Yeah.
But he had a really good feud with Amazing Red, Waltman, feud with Jarrett multiple times over the world title. Had a fun match with Raven. back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
He was a really good shitty heel back then because he had that face. I mean, the face. Picture
When
that
he has-
face.
Yeah, when he has his haircut, he
And
has one of those punchable faces.
He had a very punchable face back then, and he was such a dick. And he was Russo's boy for a while in Sports
Ugh.
Entertainment Extreme, and
Ugh.
yeah. But then he had that prolonged babyface run starting in like 03 through 04. He had a really good match with P.D. Williams on their first pay-per-view for the X Division belt.
Mm-hmm.
And then you go further. Then there's the questionable alliance with Ric Flair in 2010 when they gave him a hooded robe with the feathers so he could still do his entrance with the hood, but it was a Flair robe. Ridiculous. It was ridiculous, but he was the world champion at the time. Then they started Fortune, which was, kind of on the nose.
Yeah.
But the group was great. It was AJ, Beer Money, Kazarian. It was Nigel McGuinness until he got hurt. It was Daniels for a little bit. Doug Williams. All kinds. It was a who's who in that group.
Yeah.
And then they eventually went babyface.
You know a lot more about TNA than I do.
I do. I feel like we should involve Dalton Davis in this conversation.
He would love it.
Yeah. My favorite AJ is actually Lone Wolf AJ from 2013.
Okay.
That's when he kind of embraced his dark side a little bit. The hair got shaggy, grew the beard in. He was wearing all black. Had a really cool entrance music, and that's when he beat Bully Ray for the world title before he left for New Japan.
Gotcha.
And so yeah, that's my favorite TNA AJ. My favorite AJ across the board is New Japan AJ.
I figured it probably would be.
Bullet Club AJ.
Yeah.
He debuted the night that Finn Balor was finishing up in New Japan. I'm sorry, Prince Devitt.
Prince Devitt, get it right.
On Prince Devitt's last night, and then AJ debuted and took his spot in the Bullet Club. Even though there's
just missed each other.
Literally, like ships in the night. But
yeah.
I have a sticking point I want to address.
Yes.
Everybody across the board says AJ was the leader of the Bullet Club when he showed up. AJ was never the leader. No, it was Carl Anderson.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
that's right. You told me that.
The original Bullet Club was Prince Devitt, Carl Anderson, Tama Tonga, Bad Luck Fale.
Yeah.
But Anderson and Devitt were the top guys at the time. And out of those four, they were the two veterans. They were the ones that had been there. So they were like the co-leaders for that whole time that Devitt was there.
Mm-hmm.
Once Devitt left, then Anderson was the leader, but AJ was the face. He was the main event guy that they needed.
Yeah.
Because they didn't really have a main event heavyweight for a while. Because Devitt was a junior.
Right.
So they brought AJ in. He beats Okada for the heavyweight championship. They bring in Omega to be their junior ace that Devitt was.
Cleaner.
He was the cleaner at the time. He wasn't the best bout machine yet.
Yeah, he's a cleaner.
Yeah. Then you had Gallows and Anderson. They had all the bases covered in New Japan. They had the Young Bucks as the junior tag champs, which is what it is. But they had Gallows and Anderson, though.
I think Gallows and Anderson, so it's fine.
Yeah. But it's crazy to think AJ was only there for maybe 2 years.
That's it?
That's it. He debuted in 2014. He left after New Year's Dash 2016, which is the night after he wrestled Nakamura at Wrestle Kingdom.
Okay.
And then 2 weeks after that, he debuts at the Rumble.
I still remember everybody being so
people
excited.
Flipped out when he debuted at the Rumble.
Did you?
I think I processed it reasonably well. I didn't jump out of my chair yelling and screaming and carrying on, but I was very excited to see him there.
I jumped out of my chair when Edge came back. AJ, I knew who he was, but I didn't know him.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense? Like
it
I
does.
I knew he was very popular. I knew he was a good wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
I was excited he was coming to WWE.
You thought, oh, good, it's another talented guy coming in.
Right, exactly. It wasn't so much of, oh my God, it's AJ Styles.
Right. But then, I mean, the run he had with WWE was really strong.
At the beginning.
It fluctuated. Like, it was strong, then he backed it off a little bit, went heel after you feuded with Moxley. Then he got the belt back from Jinder and had a year run where he was the heavyweight champion. And then there were some things like the Omos partnership was a bit of a head scratcher.
No, that's Barry and AJ.
Okay.
Tell me I'm wrong.
You're not
Tell
wrong.
me I'm
I
wrong.
mean, Barry's not quite that tall.
No, but close enough.
But yeah, then you have like same deal as TNA. He held every belt they had. Tag belts,
Yeah.
IC, US. The only one he didn't get was the Universal. But he had the WWE Championship, so it's fine.
He didn't get the Universal, did he?
Never did.
But man, some of his matches, like Punk.
I mean, every match he had with Cena was great.
Yes.
I enjoyed the Boneyard match, which might be a hot take. The one with Taker at WrestleMania.
Yeah, I know what match you're talking about.
For what it was, you know. I mean,
see, but that's the problem. Sometimes when I have to go for what it was, I don't know.
Think about what they were dealing with there. This is right when everything's shutting down.
Right.
Got no fans. They had to do something.
I get it.
I mean, it would have obviously been a better match if it was in an arena with fans, entrances, all that stuff. But I mean, they made lemons out of lemonade, as they say.
Yeah. They did what they AJ. I wasn't gonna say it. Me and Barry are what you get when you order AJ and Omos off of Temu. It is known. I have the picture too somewhere.
Uh-huh. Is Barry standing on some sort of a step stool so he's tall?
No, he's just I can't remember. We'd taken a picture and it was just like a regular picture, whatever. And then like there was another picture that came out that Omos and AJ were standing like this exact same way. And I was like, oh my God, you guys are Temu. You're off at Temu. I don't think it was Temu then though.
It was Wish.
Wish, yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, what was the other one?
Wayfair?
No, it was Wish.
Okay.
I was trying to think of what the other one was before Temu.
But yeah, I mean, he's a fairly recent name to be put in, but I think well deserving.
Oh yeah, especially in the Impact.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree. Like I said, even with like I even remember going up and seeing him when him and Moxley were feuding in Bloomington.
Uh-huh.
And that match was just so fun.
I've got my buddy Zach. Back before I was going to the IWA shows, he went to a show in Joliet. There's a place where I used to go all the time after that for IWA shows. But they actually brought AJ in. This is when he was in TNA in April 2007, I want to say. And he wrestled he wrestled Tiger Mask.
Oh wow.
So they brought in some big talent. He was supposed to wrestle Rollins at one of the TPIs, but AJ was sick. So he wasn't able to do it.
Oh no.
But that's when Rollins was Tyler Black. He was like 20 years old. And it was going to be the biggest match of his career, but then AJ got strep throat and couldn't wrestle.
All I remember is when he was running around with Gallows and Anderson in WWE, and they were going to beat up John Cena.
Uh-huh. Yeah, as much as I love Bullet Club, I could take or leave the OC in WWE. I thought it was very milquetoast version.
Yeah.
But I know it's easy for everybody in the mother to say, oh, I love Bullet Club in New Japan. I legitimately enjoyed Bullet Club.
Yeah.
Before it got all split into like the Elite and the House of Torture.
Until it became the NWO.
Right. Like that 2015 Bullet Club was just about perfect.
Yeah.
I mean, you had your heavyweight, you had your junior tag, heavyweight tag, you had your Fale, who's your big enforcer.
Yeah. You had your one of everything that was
You
needed.
had your Yujiro, who was basically your fall guy. So yeah, this is good stuff.
Kind of like what happens whenever I decide to build my faction. I'm like, all right, who are my tag team? Who's my
Well, that's
who's
what
my
I do
main?
too.
Who's my heavy?
That's what I do too. And then, but they also did Bullet Club and Ring of Honor at the time. But they were baby faces. It was basically AJ the Bucks were the babyface Bullet Club and Ring of Honor because they were feuding with the Kingdom, which was Adam Cole, Taven, and Bennett.
Right. Back in the day.
Uh-huh. Oh, such good days back in that Ring of Honor. That's back when Jay Briscoe was the world champ. And Lethal was TV champ, and it's the asshole heel with Truth Martini. I'm going off on a tangent, Minderz.
It's all right.
Yeah. I do think that maybe it's time for us to get out of here. It's getting kind of late.
Yes.
We're going on 2:40.
I might have Jimmy John's here. I'm not sure.
Ooh, I think I have a chicken cordon bleu waiting for me in the other room.
Did you get Arby's? Or do
No,
they not have those anymore?
No, she buys them at Schnucks and cooks them in the oven. It's very good.
Gotcha.
It's not a sandwich. It's just a
just the patty stuff.
yeah.
Well, I say patty, but yeah, you know what I mean.
It's the entree.
Yeah, I think Mom and them went to Tuscola. So.
Oh, fun. All right. Well, Minderz, let's get out of here.
Let's do that.
Thanks everybody for joining us. I didn't think we'd go this long, just talking about SummerSlam pretty much. But until next week, Minderz.
The beginning started it. We didn't get done with it for the first hour.
That's true. Minderz, next week. Next
Tito!
year, our 5-year anniversary, Tito Santana is going to be joining us. And then also, don't forget, September 8th, we'll have Missy Hyatt with us.
Yes.
But Tito's the story right now, because Tito's what's coming.
Yeah. Next week.
I cannot wait. I am giddy with excitement, Minderz.
You better check and make sure everything's still go.
Everything is still. I checked with him earlier this week, and all right, I got to get out of here.
It's only Tuesday. Okay.
Well, it was. I think it was like last Thursday. I want to make sure that what we had to send them got delivered properly, and it did. So we're good. All right. All right. So thanks everybody for joining us, and until next time, as always, from Minderz, this is Reb reminding y'all life is hard, work stiff. We'll see you guys next time.
Thanks, guys.